I see you move. I'm checking your smile. Working your back like it's going out of style.
Awful bar.
That shit stinks. Nobody wanted that gets no play in the ride. You don't play that shit in the house.
He said shake it a little bit faster.
No worrying now.
I love black women.
Julian, I'm telling you right now.
That was a mic check.
I will knock your ass out on camera. I'm just letting you know right now.
I've already tried.
Just keep
Here I was trying to think of an intro. Hey guys,
Sorry.
we
Hi,
are
everyone.
back from
Hi,
across
everyone.
the pond.
Cool.
Oh, I thought Cash Doll was fighting.
I'm sorry.
You said you were ready to record.
No, we're
You got
leaving all this
distracted
in.
because Cash Doll might be in danger.
Yeah,
No, we can keep all this. Is she okay?
she's great.
You got a location?
Great. No, I just saw Cash Doll fighting. I was like, what?
She's tall. She probably has good reach.
No, Cash Doll. She definitely could.
Cash
Yeah,
Dog can
for
fight.
sure. She looked like she could fight.
Yeah, she ain't no punk. She can hold on for sure.
But yeah, we are
What's the
back.
deal? Back
from
in New York City.
across the pond, isn't
Back
it?
home. How you been? I ain't see you in honestly, if I'm being honest with you, Rory, can I be honest with you right now?
Yeah, you can.
It felt good not seeing your face for like I feel like
It was
I've been-
only 2 days.
Yeah, but I just feel like I've been seeing you way too much, man. I mean, I love you, you my guy, but it's just like it was good to not see your face, to not see Peach's pasty face.
God
It was-
damn.
Yeah, Jesus.
I love Peach too, that's my guy, but it's just like I needed a break
Mhm.
from y'all. But it feels good to be back though.
Yeah, I kind of needed that too. Even like when we were going to the show in London, seeing that it was going to be like an hour drive from our hotel,
Mhm.
I didn't want to carpool.
Yeah.
I let everyone take the. You know what? I'll just eat this cost. I just want this car ride
I
to
just
not
wanna
be
be
around
alone.
anyone.
I just wanted to be alone, man. Just need to be alone for just an hour. Just give me an hour to myself to just think and be quiet.
But I think what it was, we've kind of went a little crazy in London the last 2 times. I think why you saw me so much was because we didn't go crazy.
Yeah,
we
didn't do much.
recorded the entire time.
Yeah, we had like from the time we woke up to the
Radio-
time it was time to go to sleep. Like
Radio interviews.
Yeah,
Key was like, "Did you see any new sites?" No.
no,
I saw BBC again,
yeah,
Hey, yo.
and
that was crazy, but
Wish I'd have
okay.
sneezed.
I didn't even
That was crazy.
I just
that was,
had
that
to
was
own that
crazy,
one, yeah.
but yeah, just gotta
Again.
can't even clean that up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
don't
again
give-
was
don't give no
crazy.
apology.
Once you go
Yeah.
black, you don't go back.
Yeah, don't give no
Yeah,
apology.
Unless you're on Shits and
You
Gigs.
saying I went back? That's why I went to London.
Yeah, round trip.
It's
Ooh.
BBC though, right?
BBC.
I didn't like say the wrong.
No. It's
All right, cool.
No, that is right.
Because if I said the wrong thing and it was
it
forget
was
it.
something else. No.
When we're on our way to do Kenny All-Star show, which was great, outside of the BBC was someone holding a sign screaming, "You're all lizard people," and I was like, "I'm home."
Yeah. You're all microchipped. All your brains are microchipped. I was like, they gonna just let him stand here? Like
I didn't even want to do the interview. I just wanted to stay outside with him. Like, you have extra
no,
sign?
he was the interview. That was the interview we should have done. We should have talked to him.
Okay, Rory, I see you stunting with the sunglasses on during the interview.
All right. Well, they were clear lenses, and I was really, really tired.
Mm-hmm.
When I say Maul carried this entire interview, I said maybe 3 words.
Yeah.
I was exhausted at this point.
Shout out to Kenny All-Star. Shout out to Janicia for setting up everything while we were there. Shout out to Aisha. Shout out to our guy DJ Ace.
Mhm.
Shout out to Suspect. But yeah, it was a good time in London, man. We had a good time.
Yeah, I wish we had like better war stories, but this was probably the most boring work-related
It's
tour
just,
date we've ever done.
it's just a sign of getting older, man.
We missed probably what would have been the best party ever while we were there. I had no idea till the next day.
Oh, everyday people.
Everyday
Exactly.
People was in London while we were there. And
Oh,
we
yeah, I could have told you that.
had no idea.
But you didn't.
I wasn't there. I would have gotten FOMO. So no one
I
goes.
wasn't there.
No one goes.
I'm telling you, Julian is the kid that took his ball home when he didn't get picked. I'm telling you. Look
I
how
would never not get picked, Maul. Don't be ridiculous.
That's a hilarious response.
you would never not get picked.
First
Oh
pick.
my God.
Captain or first pick, you choose.
Captain or first pick.
What pick usually were you guys?
For first, I'm not joking.
I was always captain.
You was playing with some trash dudes if you was always.
Let's play ball. Let's go to a court anytime you
You
want.
will
We can play
always pick
basketball.
first?
Always being the first
We can
pick.
play basketball.
Who says-
anytime
I feel
you
like
want.
upstate New York has a lot of talent.
You will always pick first.
Like first 1, 2. Yeah, depending on what like position was picked first. So say if they went with a big first, you want to match big, probably get someone a little bigger. But yeah,
Pause.
You realize that there's nobody, like literally dudes that have played like Division I basketball can't even say what you just said. I was
I'm
always
sure they
picked first.
can.
No, they cannot.
You could be amazing at basketball. Sometimes people just ain't gonna pick you because like they don't like you or like their friend they want to pick their friend. Like
Yeah, like
just
saying
saying
I'm
like,
always picked
yo,
first.
Julian's the go-to right there. Like
Always picked first?
Ironically, and this has to do with London because the professor followed me while we were in London.
What's
Changed
it
my
like?
life. I'm nervous to DM him. I haven't really
twin,
figured out like how I was gonna be like, yo, was good.
where have
Yeah.
you?
Yo,
been?
let's work.
Yeah.
I see you out there.
What does
But I used to get picked like pretty early because I wore headbands and looked like the professor. And then they'd pass me the ball and they'd be like, fuck.
He's not the
Why,
professor.
why did I pick this?
So
I was like, yo, pick me
yo,
last.
You wore headbands to play basketball?
I wore headbands to the store. What are you talking about?
AI was his. That was his
You
guy.
crazy?
Well, we used to do that back in the day.
Yeah.
Right? I wore headband, the sweat
I wore
headbands.
fingered sweatbands.
Yeah, but I can understand the girls when it was kind of like a cute accessory. But for like
it was very cute. When
for Julian, for Rory to put on the headband with his fit and just walk outside, it's like, you all right?
Well, he was going to play ball. Like,
No,
No,
he
so
just
I'm
said he
saying
was
I would
going
wear
to-
them all the
Oh.
time.
Yeah, he would just go chill. Like,
well, he probably had like the jerseys and like the.
oh, he was probably just a weird kid. You could throw that in there too.
First of all, no. You were weird if you were not wearing headbands in that time.
Yeah.
If you were my age in 2003,
All
you
right.
were wearing a headband.
All right, but what did you wear though? Because if you wore a headband and just had like a polo shirt on, you was
No, I didn't
crazy.
have like slacks on. No, I had a completely oversized South Pole shirt, I'm sure.
That was nasty. You got to put a basketball jersey on. That's nasty. South
Rory
Pole
dressed
shirt
like
with
the
headband.
little white kid from Like Mike.
But that's how they used to dress back in the day. All the boys I dated or I liked when I was in middle school, and that's how they dressed.
That's how everyone.
That's all it took, right, baby D? You just got to have a headband on.
Well, I was 11, 12. So yeah, it didn't take much. Headband, big T. Yeah.
The cheapest era in hip hop, by the way. Just an oversized white tee
The
and a
nastiest
headband.
ever. That was the nastiest
Well,
ever
huh.
in hip hop.
$10
Those
shirt.
like legitimate throwback jerseys were pretty expensive.
No, I'm just meaning like the big white tee era. Yeah, the
Oh, yeah,
jerseys could get up
that
there.
was great.
Big white tees were very affordable.
Go to Foot Locker, get 10 of them for like $10.
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was
That was the
great.
deal
Then they used to get them in every color.
every time.
All right, so
Well,
London
all right,
was cool.
How should I DM the professor now that we're here?
You shouldn't DM the professor now that we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't. He's a grown man. Just leave him alone.
Should I DM and say shirts or skins?
That's gay.
That's worse.
Okay.
But you should just.
If you're at Diddy's, you would just be butt ass. Remember that story that slipped through the cracks years ago when Jamie Foxx went on the radio and they were playing naked 5-on-5 at Diddy's house?
I definitely missed that headline.
You guys don't remember
we're
this?
gonna get to Diddy eventually, but
Jaguar
while we're
Wright
here,
talked
let's-
about that too.
There were photos from it too. Like there was content from
Wait,
it. But Diddy
the
made
back was there?
like there was a 5-on-5 nude game that Diddy used
Freak
to run.
ball.
They would call it freak ball.
Yo, listen, man. We gonna get to the whole Diddy shit, but this like some
Ball,
shit just
5-on-5 butt
Yeah, but
ass.
some shit just
Which
gotta
means
just.
someone had to box out if you're doing 5 on
Yeah,
5.
like, but do we believe that? Like, I know Diddy was in.
No,
he's into
there's
some
like
wild shit.
photos that Jamie Foxx went
There's
up
no
and talked
photos
about it.
of Jamie
Yes, there are.
Foxx
All right.
butt naked playing basketball with Diddy, bro. That shit would have been everywhere. That wouldn't be a surprise to me right now. Like, that's
Jaguar
not
Wright did say that. I've heard that from multiple people that they used to have.
Jaguar Wright. Do you know the shit that Jaguar Wright is on the internet saying? She
Said
says
a lot of
anything, and then was offended. She was offended when 50 said something about Puff. I'm like, now you offended? All the shit you've been saying for years, and
What?
that offended you? Why is he kicking him down? What? You sat here and said the craziest shit ever, and you're mad at that.
A lot of the crazy
One-
shit she
one
be
of the most
saying though
talented-
is coming out to be true though.
For sure, but a lot of stuff that she said.
A lot of shit that she said is not.
It's a coin toss.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
coin
like,
toss.
come on, man.
Wait, I did not know that Jaguar Wright was mad at 50.
She was mad at 50 because she was saying 50 was kicking Puff while he was down type shit.
All right, I'm not going to start with hate. Jaguar Wright, one of the best voices we've ever heard. Her entire platform is tearing people down. She's
That's why-
platformed to tear people
that's
down.
I think
why
she
that was
said
funny.
Tank was sucking Jamie Foxx's dick or something like that. She be wilding.
But how Jaguar know that? We ain't never see Jaguar at none of these events. The last time I saw Jaguar, she was singing background for Jay at the Fade to Black show.
Great voice.
But she be at all these events? I'm just saying, man. Like, can we just like, I get it though. Fuck it, get your shit off. The National Enquirer, I don't know how many magazines they sell every year, but they still on the shelves.
There was one thing in my algorithm when she was trying to break up Talib Kweli's marriage. I was like, I'm too far in the rabbit hole now.
Oh wow.
Like I'm here for the Illuminati shit she says and all that cool, but like now we've gotten down to Talib Kweli's marriage. I think I've overstayed
Yeah,
my welcome
I'm gonna
in the
check out.
Jaguar Wright streets.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out on that note.
About freak offs with the roots. I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
It's so much
I'm outta
footage
here.
of her. If you go on TikTok, bro, There is so much footage of Jaguar. It's like it's a never-ending rabbit hole.
She's polarizing. Like, she is very compelling when she speaks. She be saying some wild shit, though.
Yo.
It's like all she need to do is hear somebody's name and she got a story.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Like, nah, I was just with Rory. Why you think Nikki said stick the broom up his ass? That's what he does. Like, what? Like how do we get to... I was just letting you know I saw Rory last night. We was hanging out. Like, that's all she need to hear is somebody's name.
No, if you don't know who Jaguar Wright is, please go look up her stuff.
She gonna
and you
air
will
your whole shit
understand
out.
And it would
why.
definitely be like an underground hip hop show that happened.
She gonna air your whole shit out. As soon as she hear your name, she got a
It's like
whole...
Rory was at a Doom show and there was broomsticks everywhere.
Yeah, like
Doom and
dirty
broom.
broomsticks backstage.
Broom and Doom is crazy.
Broom and Doom. Peace, that's the title. All right, so...
Oh my God. Okay,
Rest in
for
peace
real.
to Doom.
Absolutely.
Where were we going at this point? Oh, London. I mean, it was cool. I hung out with Peeg for the most part.
How was that? What's Peach hang out like?
They don't
dark-
got Bud
dark-
Lights
it's dark.
over there.
It's everything you thought it would be.
It's very dark. I
Peach-
spent a lot of time with Peeg. That was probably the most revealing. Jaguar Wright's gonna tell you about it.
Yeah.
Peach caught pink eye as soon as we landed.
That's a fact.
You did?
And then proceeded to text us a picture of a Whippet can that he found on the street. I said, see, this is why you got pink eye. Why are you picking up random Whippet cans off the streets of London?
No, you're leaving out like the funniest part of that text. The next morning when we land, did anyone else get pink eye? ? Then left it alone. Never brought it up again. No context to that question. No nothing. Just, yo, did anyone get pink eye?
He was
Everyone
a-
went, no. And then he said nothing.
He was in the sauna.
Peach,
got stink eye.
What girl you let fart in your
He
eye?
got stink
Peach?
eye.
What you got going on?
It was it was on the pillow.
He said it was on the pillow
A
when he
pink
got
eye
there.
was on the pillow. I hear that. It was on the pillow.
Well, yes, it was a great show. Shout out to everyone that came out to London.
Yes, thank you.
Especially the first time listeners that were there. There were people that had never heard our show.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was cool. Yeah. There was one guy that didn't even listen to music.
Yeah. He just went with his friend, didn't know who he was, doesn't listen to music. He was a CIA agent.
For sure.
Yeah.
You
I've
think
seen,
the new-
I've seen enough Mission Impossibles.
You
Like-
think the new people gonna check y'all out?
I think that guy might be going through my tax report right now. That's what I feel like he was sent.
For your taxes?
He smelled like the IRS. to
All
me.
the way in London?
Throw me off.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
See,
listen,
they didn't
man,
ask for a work visa on the way back, right?
I don't think you don't need the visa on the way back.
You
if
already work here.
Like, I don't think that's how it works.
It's home.
Yeah. You're going home. You don't need the visa.
But while we're on the topic of London and podcasting, that entire shits and gigs thing was happening while we were out there, like in real time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it was just jet lag or just
Yeah, so we had
pure not caring at all.
so
When I
we
got
had-
home, I caught up on all this shit.
we had heard about it while we was there, but it was still kind of like, happening in real time, and we didn't know. And the people in London was telling us like, yeah, they're being canceled right now.
Do you remember how we initially found out? I don't know if they kept it in the Kenny All-Star show. So we're doing the show. I have my sunglasses on. They're like, oh, what type of podcast do you guys listen to out here? And Maul went, shits and gigs. The whole room went, ooh.
Really? Oh, damn.
That's so whack.
That's so. It's,
Then I had to look at the timeline and be like, hey, maybe edit that out.
that's so funny.
It was just bad timing. Like I really didn't know exactly what was
Yeah.
happening. But
Yeah, that would have been the podcast. I would have before all of this happened. I would have told y'all to like cross pollinate with out there.
No, I've
cross-pollinate.
I've
cross-pollinate.
connect a
Cross-pollinate.
couple times.
yeah, no,
They were down. They just scheduling. Last time we were in London, we were going to set it up. They weren't available. They were out of town.
Oh, but because you wasn't there, you didn't like.
well, I think we
something
may
like
have dodged a bullet.
I did
Definitely
you guys
got
It
a
would have been
favor.
a bad week to do it.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Honestly, probably would have been the best week to do it.
I mean, I would have defended black women.
Well, we know where you stand on.
It would have been you versus the
Rory.
room.
You and Peach
All
versus
right,
the room.
here's my biggest issue with Andrew Schultz. It's not what he said. It's that he did this after.
I don't know why you just did that, but that was
The
crazy.
Rory at the BBC.
Day 129.
Why would you do that?
Because why would Schultz do it?
I don't know, but I don't know why.
I couldn't get past what he was saying about black women because he just kept bouncing in his chair like it was the funniest thing he'd ever
adjust
said
in
in
his
his
seat
life.
though. That's probably like a nervous twitch or something.
But you can't. It's like you can't control yourself type of thing. You're trying to contain your.
Because it was the jokes were just that funny.
It was just off the wall. Everything was off the rails in there.
Women nag.
Too funny.
I just want to know if the guys from Shits and Gigs realize the name of their show is Shits and Gigs. Like, what else are you supposed to do on a podcast but kick the shit and laugh?
No, but that's not. You're missing the point. They're supposed to be serious.
Now, I will say, I did
It's
see what
Shits
Andrew.
and Gigs. They're supposed to be the mouthpiece of equality.
Comedy.
Now, I did see what Andrew Schultz said. I did see the jokes he said. Now, I don't think his jokes call for him or anyone to be canceled.
Well, I mean, give the people some backstory.
So
I'm not going to repeat them because clearly it offended.
Well, Andrew Schultz made
a white face.
made a reference to men losing their hair because they were being stressed out by their black girlfriends. Am I right, Demaris? Was that the gist of the joke?
Well, there's more context.
The more context was the black girlfriend effect. The black girlfriend effect is when people.
Now, this is a new term. I've never heard this before.
It started with like
because you wouldn't hear it because you're black. So this is
so this is like outside of the black.
Yes.
when black
I initially
women
thought they were making fun of Charlemagne's network at first.
It's when black women date white guys, and all of a sudden these white guys that were like lame or whatever get a glow up. They get like the fade, a buzz cut,
Yeah,
or
they
like
get the
get a nice
hairline,
beard all of
shave
a
up.
sudden, and all of a sudden they know how to dress.
Yeah.
So Schultz was like, okay, then what's the inverse of that? What's the black what happens when you date a black woman? And then it became like they stress you out. You have to grow a beard because they'll slap you in the face, or like your hair starts falling out. That was the premise of it.
Okay, so
hilarious. Aren't you laughing?
I mean, whatever. But
Doesn't
I don't
make me
think
wanna do
that.
this, but-
Yeah, I don't want to do that. But I don't think that calls for anybody to be canceled because of saying that. That's just
Them getting canceled for not saying anything is crazy.
But
Well, they were laughing along, and
yeah, they laughed. It's Shits and
Well,
Gigs.
dude,
They're
they were in
supposed to laugh.
shock. They were fucking.
Well, they were Shits and Gigs. They was giggling.
No, they were in shock. Remember them all? That's what they said.
Oh, now let's get to the apology because now that's where I think they
Fight or
deserve.
flight.
That's where they deserve to be canceled because of that
It
apology.
was so bad.
They started referencing, it was like fight or flight while we were sitting there. It's like, don't do that. I get it now. And then to find out that episode is old and like this is now them putting out the apology now, like
It's like 2 months later.
I really thought this was all happening last week. I didn't know
No.
this was-
So let me give y'all some background because this is off
Please.
the rails. So
Yes.
the reason why this old episode is being brought up as evidence against them is because they went on Poor Minds. Shout out to Lex and Drea. They went on Poor Minds and they said to Lex and Drea that they've been in Atlanta. I don't know whether it was a couple hours, couple days, whatever, and that they had seen no baddies in Atlanta. Now, if you've ever been to Atlanta and you like black women, you know that is a red flag because they're everywhere. Ma, have you ever been to Atlanta and seen no baddies?
no,
The people working in the airport.
it's never happened.
They were talking to two of them.
Yeah, I don't. That part is with I don't.
That
Yeah, I just
makes
don't
no sense,
understand
right?
that part.
red flag.
Even if you, but here's the thing. Even if you say you don't date black women, right? Your preference, whatever. You can still see a woman and say, "Damn, she's bad." You may not want to date her because that's not your type of woman,
Or
But-
racist.
but she's she's a beautiful. You can't say that there's no bad women in that is the craziest shit I think I've ever heard. There's no bad women in Atlanta.
So I didn't
What does that even mean?
see that episode. Were they saying it like just for a conversational
Shits and gigs.
starter?
No, he meant it. By
Like-
the way, they also said that there were baddies in Seattle, though.
Ooh, that's where all the heroin hoes are at.
All right, now
Okay,
I like these-
things are
Saying
adding
Seattle
up a
is
bit.
crazy.
I like these gentlemen.
Seattle is crazy.
Much success to them, cool. But now we might have to get these niggas out of here. You can't say there's no baddies in Atlanta and say
We
the
did
baddies
find a
in
couple
Seattle.
in Seattle, though, actually.
They were from Vancouver though.
Ah, that's right. Never mind.
Like-
they were Canadian.
Where were you at in Seattle where you saw baddies, but in Atlanta you didn't see any? I just don't understand.
And I'm not saying that there aren't baddies in Seattle.
Oh no, it's beautiful women in Seattle for sure.
Like there's no way Sir Mix-a-Lot would come up with those genius records if he wasn't looking at baddies.
Exactly.
But to then be like, nah, not on Atlanta.
Yeah,
Have you been to Starbucks?
yeah, that's a little weird.
Have you seen Frasier?
Now, their apology, I can understand people being mad at because it's like, all right, now y'all talking about fight or flight, and we just wanted to get out of there, and it's like, cut the shit, man, cut the shit. You niggas was not gonna post this apology if this backlash didn't, and that's the problem I have with people posting apology videos.
Which is why they never should have posted one.
Exactly.
Because this is disingenuous.
It's like it's not real. You don't mean it. You only posting this because you feel like this is damage control, and people on your team are telling you like, "Yo, the internet is up in arms about this Schultz episode, and we have to do something." If they were gonna say something, they could have been like, "Listen, it was jokes." Just stand on the side of it was jokes. Now, if you were offended, it wasn't intended to be an offensive thing. It's just guys, shits and gigs, having a conversation, cracking jokes.
Literally
laughing.
called shits and gigs.
But they can't. Okay, so this is the thing. This is the reason why this is such a big deal, right? Because men on podcasts has been saying disparaging shit about Black women since podcasts have existed.
Women on podcasts have been saying disparaging shit about
Okay, my point. Men on podcasts have been saying disparaging shit about Black women. That's nothing new. The issue is who their fan base is. Shits and Gigs is the one podcast that when all the women sit up here and say, take the mics away, burn the mics, burn down B&H, everybody always says, from what I know with Black women, because I'm one of them, except for the two in it. We always say, except for the two in it.
Y'all just like their accent.
No, I actually hate people with that accent. I told y'all that. I hate that fucking accent.
In it.
I hate that accent. It has nothing to do with that. It's just they pander. They've always pandered outside of like their old episodes. Once Black women started liking them, they started pandering and they were like the cool, like non-toxic, like two men on podcasts. That's what they got known for. So now all of this is coming out and it's spitting on their image. If you two said that or if another podcast said that, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But being that it's them and who their main fan base is, the majority of their fan base is Black women, yeah, they had to apologize. Now, granted, they should have hired a PR agent to write a better apology.
Or they should have just been...
Because that one was awful, but they should have apologized.
Or they should have just been honest in their apology. You don't need to hire a PR person to be honest. Just be honest. Well, there was jokes. We were laughing.
No,
like,
you should always be honest, Maul.
You don't think they were being honest with the fight or flight in that moment?
Nothing about their faces said they were ready to run out of there.
No.
Well, the thing that in Schultz joked throughout, so on the most recent episode of Flagrant, they played their apology and Schultz tore it apart and like just kind of, they did a reaction to it.
As
on the
he
show.
should.
The main thing he did say though is said, hey, by the way, after we recorded, they did have a few edits and things they wanted to remove from the episode. This was not one of them.
Exactly.
So you knew he was just going to shoot yourself in the foot if you were going to try to shit on Schultz and they were planning on just blaming him for that whole situation. He's like, well, fuck you guys. You never wanted to edit this out in the first place. You guys were okay with it the entire time.
And that's the problem with the apology is that you can tell like they are not being honest about how they felt. They were not in fight or flight mode. It wasn't none of that. Like, it's just like...
Fight or flight is so dramatic. You could have just said it was a nervous laugh. Like, I just laughed like it was a nervous laugh. Because people had that same critique, for example, with Will Smith, where they said, well, Will Smith laughed at Chris Rock's joke before Jada gave him a look. And I'm like, no, he probably laughed at it some people just laugh automatically when they know that somebody's telling a joke and don't really internalize it. And then 5 seconds later, you're like, wait, what the fuck did you just say? You could have said that, but fight or flight, you were not in fight or flight. You could have just said it was a nervous giggle or something like that.
I'm not excusing their laughter to Schultz's jokes, but I will ask, what were they supposed to do in that time? Like stop Schultz and be like,
no, but you can. There's a way to laugh and be like,
yo, that's like, yo, relax.
That's a little, like, yo, that's a little, like, damn, that's a little crazy.
Maybe make a joke about white women to balance it out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, don't violate the Black. Like, you could have still made it funny and not made it uncomfortable.
Yeah,
they could even say, yeah, sometimes the sisters stress us out, but we love them, and something like that.
Or like, I can tell by your mustache you don't like women.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, that type of shit.
You ate.
But this right here, like
first off the dome.
Eat,
the first.
That's what he does.
Twice he did that.
7 + 1.
Please stop bouncing.
How you
on
uneat?
Twice.
Yeah.
He threw up.
That's not funny to y'all that Schultz
regurgitated.
does that. I find it so funny.
No, it's nasty that you doing it.
Never
So-
mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, they're idiots. But this
Don't put that on.
no, they are.
They made a mistake.
No, they made another mistake when they put that apology.
The mistake is the apology.
yeah.
That's the mistake.
The main
apology
mistake
video-
is saying ain't no baddies in Atlanta. That was the mistake because
Well, I'm
you
with the
told on
cancellation.
yourself.
Well, that's
You told on yourself.
yeah. I'm with you on that.
You
It's time
told
to-
on yourself.
Yeah, I mean, they might be time to get them out of here with that comment.
But this is the thing, and people are like, oh, they don't deserve to be canceled for jokes. What people need to understand is not everything is them being canceled. But when you have a Black woman fan base and they feel like Black women are not your preference and they no longer want to listen to you, they have that right. Don't piss off your fan base. That's not you being canceled. Nobody's saying to take their deal away and not have them be able to podcast. They're just saying, oh, with all of these things combined, I don't like the comments that you've been okay with going around about Black women. I'm a Black woman that listens to your podcast. I will remove myself from your Patreon and giving you money because you think it's funny when white men who don't date Black women make jokes about us. I'm just going to remove my money and my support. That's not canceling. That's not canceling.
Actually, that's the truest form of canceling.
Yeah, you cancel your subscription.
But that's not calling for a mass canceling.
Of course,
that's just
yeah.
like, I don't fucks.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at that.
No, you can't be mad at
But
it.
you said you liked them because they pandered to Black women. But isn't that? Do you prefer that? Like a pander?
I don't watch that.
Not
but
you
I'm saying,
particularly, but I'm saying like if they have a fan base that is black women, and we're aware that they just pander towards what black women want to hear. Isn't that more offensive? I find that more offensive.
But
don't just tell me what I want to hear and then profit off it.
It's a pander now because everything's coming out that's kind of pointing. I can't speak for facts. I don't know them. It's pointing to, oh, you don't actually like black women. That's what it's pointing to, right? So before, people don't know that it's a pander. You don't know that it's a pander because it doesn't appear to be a pander.
Under the assumption that it was genuine.
Under the assumption that it was genuine. And then all of these things stack up and it's like, it's looking a little funny in the light.
Well,
but that's their supporters.
So
I'm not saying this about them, but we've seen the pander potters and get exposed for who they really are. Typically, when someone is overly pandering, they're probably a piece of shit and they're covering up for the nasty things that they've done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. As far as Andrew Schultz, the people who are saying that those were jokes, and that there was nothing wrong with the joke. Let me say this, and I'm standing on this, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it.
It's a big bag of business you standing on?
You are married to a white woman.
Why?
We ain't never seen you with no sister. So the issue when
Why
you're
you talking
sitting,
like Celia in the color purple.
The issue,
kind of like Kamala.
I was about to say.
The issue.
Yo, what filter did you just put on?
The issue when you sitting next to two black men talking shit about black women when you don't date black women and we've never seen you with a black woman is where are you getting these talking points from? Who's telling you this stuff about black women?
So you're saying Charlamagne told him?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Did Charlamagne address this?
At the end of, I don't know.
I don't know if they did.
Just keep your mouth shut about stereotypes.
Keep your
about
white
black women.
mouth.
Keep your mouth shut about stereotypes about black women when it comes to them being just so stressful and this angry black woman trope when you don't even date black women. You don't even date black women. You don't know shit about what they're like in a relationship because you don't date them. Your wife is your wife. So keep black women out your mouth. And you can't get mad when people have an issue with that. And other people can't get mad when you're...
Four. I'm sorry, go ahead.
When other people, you can't get mad when other people are looking at you like, yo, you two are sitting next to this white man that doesn't date black women and listening to him make disparaging comments about black women. This one over here don't date fully black women. He's not going to sit next to me and disrespect fully black women.
You heard the start of the episode. I said I love black. That was the beginning of the episode.
I'm not going to allow him to do that.
Well, that was...
If he want to complain about how black women stress him out, he can do that.
But that's about specific women.
No, he can't. Not while I'm sitting here. You think he can sit here and say, what?
I am not racist whatsoever, but I am misogynistic. So I will complain about women nonstop.
Period. Oh, no, he don't care about
just women.
Yeah, my hate's rooted in women.
Yes.
Don't get it misconstrued. It's not black women, it's just
nothing to misconstrue, Julian. You don't date black women. You don't date black women.
No, but like Rory, we just don't like women.
But like Rory dates black women. You don't.
I have. I just don't make it public. I don't make it a fucking fetish. Yeah, thank you.
So why do you make all your white women public?
I don't make anything public. You guys bring them up.
Yeah. Because you tell us about it.
You brought that up.
First of all, there's only one girl that's been brought up on this show, and it's fucking Coffee Girl and that bitch from New Year's.
Don't do that.
White.
Don't see why is it that bitch now? Don't do that.
Because remember, I hate women.
See,
that's the thing.
But I don't like. Don't do that though. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm in fight or flight right now.
But my point was, y'all can get these comments off because the majority of your listenership isn't black women. There's like 17 of them that listen to this podcast. Like that's not your listenership.
And one of them,
we have a lot of black women.
We do.
Listen to our show,
but
they're just as toxic as us, though. That's all. That's why they listen to us.
And I think they understand context too.
Well, that's my problem, not problem, but like that's my criticism of this whole thing with them is, okay, so it was an episode of Flagrant. So you're seeing Schultz audiences listening to it, and I would imagine diehard fans of Shits and Gigs are also listening to it. For 2 months this was out, not a problem.
Wasn't a problem. Yeah.
No problem. Yeah. And then someone clipped the right thing, it found the right person, and now all of a sudden it's like a shitstorm of like, cancel these motherfucking... It's like, okay, well, now we're not serving their audience, like people, like the conversation we just had. People that get us, understand us, listen to the show, have no beef or problems with anything that we usually say. It's when shit gets clipped out of context and then we see like this shit storm of like, wow, that's fucked up. Why would you ever say that about this group of people? Well, it's like, well, that wasn't meant for you to see. Mm-hmm. It's within the context of our audience.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't meant to be at KKK meetings. They still affected me.
That's different. That's way different.
Jerry Jones was just checking out the rally.
You see that Jerry Jones clip that just went out?
Oh, that's going to be on the list too.
God damn.
We have a lot to get to.
Maul, did you see that?
I saw the headline. I read the clip, but I didn't.
Damn.
With Jamie Foxx?
Talk about BBC.
Talk about Jamie Foxx again and naked people.
Yeah, why Jamie always around some anyway?
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
All right. Well, you guys ran shits and gigs off the internet. You guys ran Diani off the internet. You guys ran What's the Dirt off the internet. The entire time we were in London, everyone was getting canceled. I'm glad we took that trip. Who knows what we would have said like in domestic territory.
I had a ball. I laughed at all of that shit.
Why y'all did that to What's the Dirt? Is that too nerdy for you guys? Do you guys know What's the Dirt?
No, I don't. I do not know who that.
You probably have seen the videos though. During the Kendrick and Drake battle, he got really popular because he was doing like lyric breakdowns, but in a very, 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 very detailed way. His 616 one was crazy. Everyone praised it. Then he did one for Family Matters, and all of the Kendrick fans lost their fucking minds, and the whole timeline shifted on him. But there was another YouTuber, Justin Hunte. He used to work at Hip Hop DX, has his own platform on YouTube that's great. They started going back and forth, and they started clipping each other's responses. And Justin was saying in his response, after What's the Dirt counted how many times Drake said the N-word in Family Matters, he said it was 37, and that was his age, and that's the years he's been black. Like, that's how deep he was doing the breakdowns. And Justin Hunte was naturally saying, like, dog, so you were in your basement counting how many times Drake said the N-word? This white guy in Canada, like, yo, that's not a little weird to you? So, What's the Dirt, who, again, I think is a great YouTuber, has never had backlash before, so he doesn't know how to deal with it, and he crashed the fuck out. So he took that clip of Justin Hunte when he said, you said the N-word 37 times. I don't even use the N-word, and I'm a black man. And then What's the Dirt said, I can tell. And the timeline lost it. And then he called him Carlton, and it just, they ran him off.
Oh, he doubled down?
He was saying, I can tell you're a black man? Or
Because he's a black nerd, so he's like, I can tell you haven't used
I can
the
tell
N-word.
you don't use the N-word, which is like a wild thing as a white man to say to a black guy.
Sick.
That's fucking insane
Was
to
he
say
lying though? All right, my bad. My bad. Yo,
I'm just
here.
saying,
yo,
I'm here to pie.
Demaris,
I've been off
my
work
shit-
for 2 weeks.
my shit-
Demaris.
I'm here to pie.
If I said to you, yo, I could tell you don't use the N-word, that's not fucking nuts.
It is nuts. I didn't say he wasn't nuts.
So what?
Ask, did he lie?
I have never seen a timeline shift the way they did with What's the Dirt. Like, it shifted to the point that he put out an apology yesterday that, of course, I sat and watched because I was at the edge of my seat with all this nerdy beef because I'm a nerd.
We know.
He said he's getting off YouTube. He's retiring.
What's the Dirt?
He built an amazing platform. And he's like, nah, I think I'm cool. I'm done now. I'm going to retire.
I hate when people do that. It's so pussy.
He brought
to
up
me.
his therapist and
Yeah, but
mental
why are you-
health. And
It's so pussy. I mean, I hate when people do
But
that.
why are you getting off YouTube though? Like, just deal with the situation and be like, yo, like, okay.
Damn, he made an apology video.
That's what I'm talking about.
The video on YouTube's called My Sincere Apology to Justin Hunte.
71,000 views 2 days ago.
Oh my God.
He's not going to retire before that money kicks in.
Hell no.
You're going to monetize
Yeah,
that
demonetize
shit
your-
first. Yeah,
shit.
if you really mean to demonetize it.
Yeah, donate all
send
your
it to
money
Justin.
yeah, donate it to charity. Donate all your money to charity.
And Justin has a great platform as well and is a great writer. But I just did not expect that the YouTube wars would go this way. Like, we're in a whole new era. This is like running people off YouTube when all they do is lyric breakdowns.
Yeah.
How did you even get in a back and forth with somebody?
But this is where
You
things
make
get weird.
YouTube videos.
This is why YouTube gets weird, because then you have these guys that build these platforms, like you said, off of breaking down songs and lyrics and things like that. And then they get caught up in shit like, I can tell that you don't use the N-word.
But even then,
does
like,
that call for somebody to completely
No.
there- all right,
disappear and
there's-
cancel their channel though?
there is a bit more context to it though. What Justin's point also was, he even like damn near did a 23andMe on Drake's dad and was like trying to prove to the world that Drake was a black man. And to Justin's point, it came off kind of fucking weird.
Well, that's
Like,
weird
this
that
is
you're
a little
trying to-
odd that you are doing 3-hour videos trying to explain to us that Drake is actually a black man and has the same plight that Kendrick's family did. And it got like a little too far from just breaking
A little
down
obsessive.
rap lyrics.
It's a little upset.
And because he's so good at what he does, when he got into that realm, he went even further. Because all he does is research in his basement.
Mhm.
So if you just give him the idea that I could defend Drake's blackness, we're going to get 23andMe reports about his father's family and where they come from in the deep south. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's weird.
I see what Justin was saying. Like, all right, man,
That's weird.
I loved what you were doing. This is getting odd at this point.
Yeah.
Now you're counting N-words. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? This isn't fun rap shit anymore.
Yeah,
Weird.
that's now see, I understand. That's weird, obsessive behavior. But a lot of these guys, they obsess over whatever's current in the culture,
And
they build a platform.
really talented at doing it.
Yeah.
I have not seen better lyric breakdowns in my entire life than What's the Dirt did.
Some of the breakdowns have been a reach though.
Oh, for sure. They
Like,
go
you hear
way
certain
far.
things, you
I like the
"All right,
reaches
man."
though.
I don't, because it's like I promise you, Kendrick didn't think about that when he wrote that bar.
And neither did
I
Drake.
promise you, neither one of them niggas thought about.
You don't
anything
think that
you
Drake
said.
made sure there was 37
Yeah.
N-words in Family
I
Matters?
can guarantee you. I can.
No, but he's 37,
no. I get it. I know.
and he's
yeah.
all 37
Yeah,
years,
I got it. Mhm.
which is also crazy because What's the Dirt? What are you trying to say about Drake for his 37 years? He's that word? Now I see what Justin was getting at.
Yeah, it's just things get a little.
He didn't
weird.
say I'm a black man 37 times.
That'd be a shitty song.
Wasn't there a song like that?
Peach said that's logic.
Yo, Peach, please.
That's the logic. New Logic. Don't do that. We like. We love.
Can y'all
Logic,
not do
man.
nothing cancelable, please?
Shit, who's canceled really though?
Please don't even say that because that's a famous last
Please,
words.
knock on somebody but wood, please. What would y'all be? Don't fucking piss me off, yo.
Yo, what's up with you today?
He gay
It's a
today.
tick.
I don't know what the fuck is
It's not
going
a tick. You
on.
don't-
You guys said Schultz did it because it's a tick, so I can't have a tick.
No, we said Schultz.
I have Lyme disease.
trying to. That's crazy. That's crazy to just throw out there like that.
It went over your head. It's cool. I'll get What's the Dirt to break down Lyme disease and how you get it. It's from ticks.
You know, Lyme
We
disease
got it.
started in Connecticut.
Why do you know that?
How does your brain retain? And why did
I just learn random things. I don't know. It's from Lyme.
It's
Thank you.
there's a town called
Yeah, it's
Lyme.
called. It's
Okay.
where it's named after where it originated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why we couldn't name COVID? Never mind. All right, it is what it is. But see,
You good?
I'm
You
chilling.
good?
What
Are you
was it?
good? Are
I'm
you
chilling,
good, bro?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm here.
What are you trying to say?
No, nothing.
Oh, damn. Wow.
I mean,
Diddy. I mean, they tried.
I mean,
Diddy, Jerry Jones, Jamie Foxx. What was Jerry Jones doing at that football game talking about 8-inch dicks?
wait, what?
What?
Before we do Diddy, let's.
I'm not gay today. They are.
Let's tease a bit. Pause. So Jamie Foxx was at where did this clip come from? He was at a game with Jerry Jones or something, and he was filming himself, and in the back you can hear Jerry Jones say this.
9 3-inch hair. 8.5-inch dick.
He cut that video.
Jamie Foxx's face.
Yo.
So the full quote, because the audio's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
He's going down his stats like a 2K creative player. 5'9.5", 210, 4.41 his 40 time, 9 3-inch hands. And then he takes like a half pause and just continues on 8.5-inch dick.
It's Jamie Foxx's face.
And then
man.
Jamie just immediately cuts the video.
Yeah, because what else you gonna do right there? Cut the feed, man. Like
Jamie just
you
turned
said
it
that
up
on my
8.5.
live. Like you could have went live and said that.
Also, imagine just being in those stands. Like you always overhear combos other people are having at sporting events. Imagine Jamie Foxx and Jerry Jones are behind you. You're just like, what the fuck did you just say? Yo?
And then it's even crazy because Jerry owns the team, which means he has access to the locker room. So it's like, wait, how you know that? Like,
But isn't
how you got those numbers?
We don't even know who he was talking about, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
I thought, he not talking about himself?
Isn't it kind of like Donald
What?
Sterling?
Jerry was he was hitting on Jamie, just giving him his stats.
No, but he wasn't talking to Jamie. He was talking to somebody else above. They were standing like directly above Jamie.
No, he was talking about
That's
someone.
his dating profile.
He probably was talking about. All we got to do is go to
the roster.
Find out who's 5'9.5", 210.
Oh no, you know the
4
sisters-
4 who runs a 4-1
See, I can't get canceled, but Black Twitter, the women on Black Twitter probably found his profile already.
Oh yeah,
You know they dug that up.
because black women are known for gold digging, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Not the white women that always end up with the players.
Them
Black women
too.
are named for
Them-
gold
nah,
digging,
them
right?
too. Them
Yeah,
too.
now go sit your ass in the corner with shits and
I'm
gigs.
just saying
for real.
them too. Most women are gold diggers. I mean, it is what it is.
What I mean,
well,
what if they were just looking for love and those are some stats that they?
on Jerry.
I would like to know. I would like to know
Well,
if
which
a nigga could
part?
run a 4-4-1.
Oh, it's the 441 part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, got you. Okay.
I would like to know if he can run the 4-4-1. No woman has ever cared about a nigga.
Imagine meeting a girl who's like, well, she goes, what's your 40 time?
Who cares about? Who asks that type of question?
Angel Reese.
Because
Well, yeah, she
Yeah.
probably.
we need to know how
Exactly.
fast you could get out. Like if some shit go wrong, I need to know how fast we could get out of there.
If I'm somewhere and I got to get out of there in 441, I should have never been there in the first place.
Bro, the fact that Jerry is openly comfortable talking about the size of potential recruiters and players' dicks, like what else does, that's the thing, like the narrative now is like he talks about these guys like they're livestock. Like he talks like a
Jerry
slave
Jones, no.
Come on.
owner. But he was-
An owner of an NFL
He
team,
was joking. right?
Yeah, come on.
they
man.
don't view their players.
It was
like
just
that.
shits and gigs. That's
Well-
all that was.
I mean, I guess the question to really ask, even if he has access to the locker room, like you think he just gave it a quick eye and knew?
Being able
Like,
to
how did-
eyeball an 8.5.
how'd you eyeball that and know it?
He
He said 8.5, like not even 8. Like he went to the 0.5.
eyeballing the 8 ball and knowing that it's
That's
over.
an expert.
That's crazy.
I mean, he has to know, you know what I mean? You got to know his investment.
Yeah,
Listen, I
was it
drafted this
hard?
guy.
Hold on, wait.
Soft 8.5
wait.
is, that's
Wait.
awesome.
Well, Jamie cut the camera off. He's gonna get to the girth, but
I love this. It's all the memes. It's like Jerry Jones checking his
What
plays.
is this?
It's like Jerry Jones checking his plays. This is some gay military shit. You know they are.
Wait, what
you know how they are.
He just
I
going
thought
down.
you couldn't fight if you were gay.
Wait, he just going down the line doing that? What is that? Well, you can't pull something like that on the screen and not have context to it, though. What is this?
I don't know, man. This is just.
It's Jerry Jones at the
Yeah.
combine.
And then why did he look him in his eyes after he did? This is
Why did he stay at him? This
Damn.
is weird.
But this is
At
like.
least he wore
kinda like-
gloves.
Me at 2:30 at the club.
that's what you be doing at
All right, Day. What
All
are
right,
you on now?
See,
Demaris around some Nike Techs.
that's crazy.
Yo,
Nike Texas. Wow.
jokes. We're joking. Har har.
The gray Nike Tech specifically.
Shits and gigs.
Shits and gigs. Yeah, I
It's
know.
all shits and gigs.
That's
all
the name of the
shits and gigs.
episode.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Shits and gigs. There you go.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh,
How-
man.
How they're running everyone off the timeline except for Jerry Jones is insane to me.
Is he on the timeline? Like not the life
definitely
timeline because he gonna die soon. But I mean like the Twitter timeline.
Damn, you getting Jerry out of here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Packing him right up, huh?
Sorry.
Send him to the upper room. Good.
I don't know, man. Jerry might be a lizard. He might be 200 years old.
Definitely. I believe that. You
Or a
can't be in a
vampire.
photo like that and it's such a
He looked old in that photo.
during the civil rights movement, and then now you own it. And if that doesn't,
His excuse for that.
you know how many lives that is that he's lived? You know how crazy that is? Think about that. He was in that
He
photo.
was just checking out what was going on, man.
What's all going on over here?
Yeah, but the fact that he was there.
What y'all got going
Y'all
on?
got going on over here?
Yo.
Oh, is it free food?
Yo.
He was born in 40.
Yo, you think they have free food at like the hang-ins?
Yeah, you think they do like an after
Who
hour?
hungry?
Like
Who
you know?
hungry during that?
All right. White people.
I mean, I've never thought about it, but I assume they probably like have some food.
refreshments.
It's probably not good.
Probably. Do you think they're not going to have a beer during that?
You think they had a concession stand during the lynchings? Like, and they had
I'm
to
not
pay.
gonna
You
answer
think you had to pay for parking?
I'm you
Like,
know
get
what?
there,
Hey,
get there early so we could get a good spot.
hey.
I'm
It's
Don't
like
laugh.
not gonna shits and
Yeah,
get me.
laugh.
no, you can let
I think
Rory
that's
laugh,
I think that's
laugh.
fucking appalling.
What snack would you
and I'm
have?
gonna give
No,
some
see, now
pushback.
that's fight
I
or
don't think you
flight.
should make those type
That's
of
fight
jokes.
or flight right there.
Personally,
Yo, you should run.
Personally.
It's fight or flight. Are you gonna fight or you gonna run? You didn't get up and run out of here yet. Like, run. Let me see your 40 top.
they didn't fight or flight.
Well, there's fawn. Y'all do know that. So there's fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. It looked like they were fawning over
What
the
is
niggas.
fawn?
Fun.
So like,
Isn't that like a group of baby deer?
yes, but a fawn is one baby deer, I think.
No,
But
that's a
it's-
doe. Well, a female deer.
Oh, really?
No, you're right. You're right. A
I
baby
know.
deer.
I know
Yeah.
him. So no, fawn is the reaction of like, let's say a man ran up to me with a gun and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like you can have whatever like you want. Do you want this? Like, do you want my purse? Do you want my phone? Like you
Oh,
can have whatever.
I'm a
That's-
fawner.
that-
I'm big fawn.
That's a fawn. That's
I'm,
a
I'm,
fawning.
I'm the fawns.
When
I'm
you just start
Fonzie.
offering your goods,
If someone pulls a gun,
it's-
I'm gonna be Fonzie right away.
By
Like, take everything you want. Have it all.
Farnsworth Bentley.
It's the fawn by definition.
I'll do that
Maris,
to
right?
Puff's
It's the body's attempt to please someone to avoid conflict.
Never mind. I'm not a fawn.
Well,
just-
pleasing them, meaning like take
Oh,
my
I-
shit.
yeah, like, do
not,
whatever
Oh,
you
okay.
want.
I thought you
Yeah.
meant
the
like,
Diddy
don't
way. Yeah,
shoot
no,
me. Like,
yeah.
I'll give you a handy.
yo,
That's what I thought.
Rory
you were
just spits on
yo,
his hand.
tell us somebody like,
Hey, yo.
don't shoot, I'll jerk you off. What? You know how crazy that
You don't remember in Sopranos when Shorty did that? When they were about to kill her? She's like, yo, I'll suck y'all dicks.
is? Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd they do?
if
Did they
people
So
suck?
fawn,
imagine going down the line, sucking all the dicks, and they still blow
I
your
was gonna
top
say,
off.
you're still
oh
gonna
my
die.
Yeah,
God.
you blew my top, now I'm gonna blow yours off.
Maul.
after the post-nut clarity, I'm still going to kill you.
Yeah,
That would
and
make me want to kill you more.
if it's trash,
The
yeah.
clarity, like just the clarity after coming, you're like, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Just shoot her.
Yeah, Lorraine from Sopranos told Phil, "I'll suck your dick."
Did she live?
No, they tricked her. They put a phone book in front of her to shoot her,
Mm-hmm.
and then said next time there'll not be a next time. They eventually murdered her.
Mm.
It was the next time.
But so there was an ex. So the dick sucking got her out of there though.
No, she didn't suck any dicks.
Okay, but the promise of said dick suck got her out of there.
Actually, now that I think about it, she did die butt ass naked the second time out the shower.
Yeah, because you got to give head butt naked. You got to take away your dick. You know that. Everybody knows that.
I don't know.
Even Jerry Jones knows that.
Yeah, come on. He invented it.
Just eyeing an 8.5 is crazy.
And just with a cadence, knew it right off rip.
Yeah.
Like 8.5 right there.
Damn. Yo.
4 + 4 =.
I'm about to make a
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
They ran a 4.1. All right, never mind.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
What's the dirt? We'll do the breakdown.
Anyway.
No worry and mouth.
Maul, it's clear that we have the best merch in the pod game. Goes without saying. Why am I even saying it?
I don't know.
But what people don't know is what happens behind the scenes, and that is because we use Shopify to move all of our merch.
Shopify definitely makes things easier.
So much easier, to the point that after we did the pod merch through them, I ended up doing my album stuff. Even my vinyls go through Shopify.
How was that?
It was too easy, Maul. It was easy to sign up, easy to see analytics, easy to ship overseas.
Mhm.
It was the best experience I've had when it came to selling products. But Maul, the not so secret is with ShopPay. That boosts your conversion rate over 50%, meaning way less carts go abandoned and way more sales go up.
So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/RoryMall, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/RoryMall to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/RoryMall.
PrizePick is America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. PrizePicks is the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Unlike other apps on PrizePicks, it's just you against the numbers. All you do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 players' stat projections and just watch the winnings roll in more. PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, it takes about 15 minutes to get my money. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit.
Rory, Saquon Barkley has been helping me a lot this year. He's
sure.
been balling. This week, I'm taking CeeDee Lamb over 90 receiving yards, and I'm taking Daniel Jones over 200 throwing yards.
I would hope so against the Cowboys.
Cash me in. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code RoryMall and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code RoryMall on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks, run your game.
No worry and mouth.
All right, Puff, should we just cold open here?
Yeah, so since we've been in London, a lot has unfolded. The case was sealed, but now it has been unsealed. So we now know all of the charges that Diddy is facing. So it's racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously all of the things came out of them finding 1,000 bottles of baby oil, a bunch of bottles of lube, which is not illegal to possess.
No.
There's nothing, I just don't know why you need 1,000. I mean,
Should raise some eyebrows though, yeah.
I don't know why. I've never seen anybody finish one bottle of baby oil.
We all hoarded during the pandemic.
I mean, still, baby oil, whatever. I mean, I get it.
Listen, man, Puff is a nasty fuck. We knew that. I'm more curious where this is going to go. I think Puff is probably one of the most selfish people that we've seen in the music industry. I think he'll take a deal in a heartbeat. I think he'll snitch on anyone to get out of this. I think he'll start just telling them shit they're not even asking for. I think Puff is singing as we are talking right now.
So you think getting out's a possibility though? Because that's where is that a thing? Can he get out?
I don't know if he can.
So then
I think he's going to do some time for sure. I think he's going to do some jail time. It's not going to be something where he just cooperates and, give some names and, he'll be let out free, time served. Like this won't be, I don't think this is going that route. I do think he can save himself some years and not do as much time. Like he won't do, I don't think will do the max that this case carries.
I believe the max is life.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get sentenced to that.
But I mean, they throw that on.
Do I think we'll see Puff serve probably 10 years? I think so. I think we'll probably see something like 10 years, 10 to 15 years. But either way, what does this mean though? Like, what does this mean? Because I think we're going to hear some disturbing things about some people that we never thought we would hear. I think we're going to see some disturbing things from people that we never thought we would see. A lot of things that people have probably denied throughout the years are going to come to light and be proven to be true throughout all of this. So what does that mean for, I guess, hate to use the word, but what does that mean for the culture moving forward when you see some of the people that we've championed and praised and supported for so long now probably doing some disgusting, disturbing things, and listen to it and watch it play out in the court of law?
Well, I mean, when the raid happened at the, end of March, early April in Miami and LA, we did have that discussion, if you guys remember, of, okay, are the feds raiding to get footage to make sure it doesn't see the light of day? Or are they doing this to actually arrest Puff? Are they aware that maybe there's certain people that are on camera and we need to seize all of this? I'm still kind of on that side. I don't know if we're going to get the reveal that we all think we're going to get.
What do you mean we're not going to?
Which would be what? What's that?
The amount of names that we know Puff to be around, and of course I've hated to even watch anyone that's took a picture with Puff now on Twitter is considered a sex trafficker of children. They were like, oh, there's tapes of Obama on there. No, there's not. There's not. Obama's not getting freaky in Miami with Puff in his house. Like, let's come on, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of names in the music industry that I think were, that are very powerful people outside of music. I don't want to throw this on his jacket, but the number one name, Clive Davis, who groomed Puff, and I'm not even trying to make a joke when say groom, but we know Clive Davis was really who put Puff on and started this entire thing. I don't think we're going to get the reveal that we think, even if it actually happened.
Yeah, I think people have been.
You don't think it's going to be any video footage of?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I'm gonna play the other side.
Where I'm even confused too is the charges he has. And correct me if I'm wrong, because we get so much fake information. I never know what's real or fake. Did they not also seize AR-15s that had serial numbers scratched out?
3 of them. 3 AR.
Where the fuck is their charges on that? Is that in the racketeering?
Yeah.
Well,
the charges don't even make sense to the stuff that we know there's evidence of Puff doing.
And there's no drug charges. Yeah, so many fucking drugs.
Yeah, but I don't think he was selling drugs. He was using.
So,
but he is possession.
So with all that said, I think
they didn't catch him with drugs though.
When they seized the homes, didn't they find a bunch of fucking
there's
shit?
50 people that live in that house.
I don't know if they found drugs.
But isn't it possession? But then after a certain point, once you cross a certain amount, isn't it possession with intent to distribute? Isn't that what the assumption of the law is?
They arrested his quote unquote drug dealer who he pled out in like 2 seconds.
Oh, that's the one that's you talking about singing. He got a double
from Syracuse.
He got a double platinum EP out.
They caught him on the tarmac. He sung on the tarmac.
Yeah.
Whatever happened.
Now they do the video. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I remember the hot sauce.
Please.
They hung the mic right there on the tarmac for me. I'm dripping like hot sauce. They pulled up in them SUVs. He knew what time it was.
He started talking like 6ix9ine. Did you also know Cardi B is a blood?
Yeah.
Like, sir, we didn't ask you that.
He for sure he's somewhere singing his ass off. But
no, he did already. He played out.
But to me, it's only the only reason why I'm on the other side of that is because when they raided his house and they went and got whatever they got, collected the evidence, for them to then arrest him in New York after he was already in New York and was going to go to the courthouse, that's telling. Because now it's like, okay, if he finds out that we have certain pieces of evidence that he didn't think we had, or that he thought that he had gotten rid of, he might flee because he knows that there's no getting away from that.
For sure.
And he has the money, he has the resources to disappear and go to a remote island and live out the rest of his life. So for them to pick him up when he was already due to turn himself in anyway, and it wasn't like he was hiding. He was on Instagram taking pictures, videos with everybody. So clearly he was letting it be known I am, and which is probably part of it too. Puff is smart. He probably was doing that and being outside with the people, knowing that these things will be posted and that the feds will see, I'm in New York, I'm not hiding, I'm not running, I'm not trying to go nowhere, I'm here. But for them to then pick him up in his hotel lobby, that's when you got to start questioning, like, why did they go arrest him if he was already going to go to court and turn himself in?
Because he may have been turning himself in for a completely different case and completely different charges.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So I think whatever they got, it was something that's so, crazy. They like, oh no, we got to go get him, pick him up right now. And then they denied his bail, offered him $50 million, but the feds don't care about money. But the fact that it was guns with serial numbers scratched off, I think that's why his bail was probably.
Dude, you're a billionaire and you live in Florida. Go buy a fucking legal AR.
It's
you're doing illegal shit with it. Why would you want it to be connected to you?
True.
I mean, I want to give you pushback, but in the Cassie paperwork, she said he was loading up because Suge was at a diner, like recently. So yeah, Demaris may have a point there.
And then what is it?
He was ready to go kill Suge at a diner.
What happens
you're
now?
Puff. What are you doing?
What happens now when we hear Cassie take the stand? Because she will take the stand. I think she has to take the stand.
I don't think she can. Oh well, if it's
she has
criminal, I don't know what was in their settlement.
No,
I don't know if she's allowed to speak the name Sean Combs, period.
No, none of those things are null and void now.
That doesn't matter.
That shit doesn't matter. I'm not NDAs and all that shit. That shit is out of here. That doesn't mean you see that.
She just can't talk about that case specifically.
You see that headline? United States versus Sean.
Yeah, it was federal.
They don't give a fuck about none of that NDA shit. That means nothing. This is the United States.
So you think Cassie will be subpoenaed? Like she'll have to go.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Even if she hadn't done what she did, she was his partner for so many years. She was gonna get subpoenaed anyway.
Absolutely.
I don't know if this even goes to trial where anyone would have to take the stand.
There's that.
You think Puff is going to go to trial for this?
I can't see him pleading guilty to this shit, man.
I can see him.
I think he's taking them all away. I think Puff going to take this shit all away. I think he's taking it to trial.
I think his lawyers are advising him to take a deal.
I don't know, man. I can't see him pleading guilty to none of this shit.
Why?
I just don't see it. I don't see Puff standing up there and saying, I plead guilty to this, and this.
But you felt that same way
ego,
about
or
I mean, a bunch of things. Ego, and then he probably like, yo, like, I feel like I could beat this shit. So, again, there's things that I think that Puff doesn't want to come out, doesn't want revealed, that obviously now are going to be, everything's going to come out.
Well, then I guess to your point of him taking it to trial, I think that's a point why he wouldn't. Because everything will be revealed if there's not a plea deal.
Mm-hmm.
If they go to trial, it's going to get crazy.
Yeah, but I just don't know if Puff is going to take that and just go sit down for 10, 15 years. Because that's the mandatory minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if Puff is going to do that, man. I don't know if he's going to go sit down like that, just pleading out and saying, yo, give me 10, 15 years. I just don't know if he's going to do that. Yeah. I think he's going to fight for his freedom. I think he's going to fight for his name. I think he's going to fight to clear his name. Now, we all know when the feds come get you, we know what their success rate is. When they come get you, the case is already, this is done. Which side of this do you want to end up on?
What does Puff's future even look like? Let's say Puff, let's go with the conspiracy. He snitches and tells on everyone. The whole music business gets exposed. He does 2 years because he told on everyone. Does Puff go into witness protection?
No.
Like what happens at that point?
Nothing.
That's why I'm so confused by where this case is going to go. Every scenario is
2 weeks ago.
Nuts to me.
The same shit that just happened 2 weeks ago. People going to be outside in New York. People going to want to take pictures with him. They're going to want to fucking post themselves on Instagram with him. Like, people don't... We have to understand that as the things that we think people care about and would really upset and frustrate people, a lot of people don't care because, you know what? He didn't do it to me. It didn't happen to me. I'm not one of those victims. That's just the mentality that people take on a lot of things these days.
Oh,
he didn't do that to me.
A lot of people are saying, why are y'all committing Puff to the knife or to the stake for just being freaky? People are like literally just boiling it.
But this is what I'm saying.
Freaky.
This is what I'm saying. So when you say, oh, if he snitch and he do this, he do that, where's he gonna do it? Nothing. He gonna be doing the same shit he was just doing. We just saw it. We just saw it last week, 2 weeks ago. Him walking around, and we like, oh, like, do y'all not know the shit he facing? Did we not just see the Cassie tape? And he lied because remember before the Cassie tape came out,
Never happened.
he posted some shit like, yo, they trying to assassinate my character. That whole thing he posted on his, it might still even be on his Instagram because he didn't delete it after the Cassie video came out. It was still up there. So it's like we have all of these things, and again, I like to have these conversations because this is not the only example or instance of this happening. This is happening more than we think and more than we can imagine. I just like the fact that now it's a conversation and we're talking about it because it's like, yo, a lot of people are doing things behind the scenes, behind closed doors that are not right. It's not, people are being assaulted, abused, and this is shit that we need to talk about. So when you say if he snitches and how are people going to react? The same way they've been reacting. It didn't happen to me. They lying on him. He didn't do that. They trying to tear down a black man. Dr. Umar saying it's a distraction for the election. It's like, wait, what?
Election's still happening.
No, but they're saying we're not asking Kamala what she's gonna do for black people. We're not asking Trump what he's gonna do for black people because we're too busy gossiping and trying to dissect the Puff case. So now we're not even interested in what Trump or Kamala are trying to do for us. It's all about Puff and talking about Puff, and Puff got arrested. So we already starting to see the things that people are like, oh, whatever, we don't care about that.
That's a little insulting. That
Black people can't focus on more than one thing.
that's
apparently.
kind of an insulting
I'm
point.
just telling you already the conversations
stupid-
that are being thrown out there.
Sounds like projecting.
I think
Idiot.
most human beings can focus on both things at once.
I'm just telling you. So when you say what's going to happen, my response to that, Rory, nothing. It's going to be regular business as usual.
If he takes it to trial, what's going to be a little fucked up is I think a lot of our favorite entertainers are going to be in paperwork where they're actually not guilty of anything but having consensual sex with a prostitute that is of age.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're in the Puff paperwork, they're going to be looked at as some pedophile that's part of the deep state. That's really where I think a lot of this shit is going to go.
It's happened. We've seen it before.
Usher deleted his tweets.
What was that about?
He said he was hacked.
And Pink did allegedly too.
What did Usher tweet that would have been so crazy?
Well, we
during
don't
this
know
case?
now because they're gone.
Did Usher tweet like that?
No. I've never seen an Usher tweet go viral where he said some shit and it was like, yo, what?
And that's again,
Literally tickets on sale now. Madison Square Garden tonight. Shit like that. Like, okay, tour's over, I guess. So delete that shit.
The only thing
know.
I could think is that maybe if you are tweeting where you're at or like what you're doing at the moment, it can place you somewhere that you might not want to officially have let it be known that you were there. If that makes sense.
Demaris, we've seen countless videos from niggas at Club Love. I promise. Usher deleting his tweets will do nothing.
I agree.
If he was there, we're going to see that
talking-
nigga moonwalking all across the fucking living room.
Also, if all of Twitter can find your old tweets, I think the feds can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
He said he was hacked. He said he was hacked. He said he doesn't know why the person who hacked him deleted it, but he said he was hacked.
What do you guys feel about Kevin Lyle stepping down?
That was interesting.
Yeah.
But again,
the timing was very interesting, but in no way do I want to put anything on Kevin Lyle's jacket
right
without any evidence when it comes to this type of shit.
And that's the fucked up part because
every move's gonna look like it's
every
related.
move is gonna look like a reaction to this whole Puff shit. Like every move, you can't if you catch a cold right now, I'm like, oh, this nigga just trying to act like he's sick because he don't want to go to court. I have nothing to do with that. That has nothing to do with me.
Saying y'all was in London because y'all didn't want to be extradited. Like that's what they said.
Who said that?
There's a few people that were out of the country when this happened, and they were like, "Ooh, wonder why." It's like I don't know. No, just other people too.
I've been to a Puff party. I don't think I'm in the paperwork though.
You actually snuck into a Puff party, which is crazy.
Did not
Sneaking into the freak office thirst.
Rory snuck in to give a toast.
They didn't even know he was there. He just showed up during the toast.
Showed up with his own.
He's like, and
bottle,
another thing.
another glass.
I actually toasted to Puff and what an amazing, safe environment he's created for all of us. Like I gave one of those.
It's almost too safe.
I will say though, the only like super high level person I did see at that was Al Sharpton, and he's already a FBI informant, so I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, he was there. That's what. Actually,
He was there on behalf of the feds.
he may be the one that brought this whole shit. Yeah, he may have brought this whole shit down.
Yeah, he's one of the biggest FBI informants ever. So,
Yeah, I mean, this whole Diddy shit, again, we're gonna find out and hear about some things that may shock us, may not. Some people already feel like, this is all things that have been known. Some people feel like this is all just another attempt to tear down a black successful man. Whichever side of this you on, I think, once the trial starts to happen, because again, I do think there'll be a trial. I don't see Puff pleading and copping out to any of these charges. I don't see it.
I don't think there's going to be a gray area. To close, my only prediction is this could end up being the craziest fucking thing ever, or just
Nothing.
something we just move past
Oh no, it's gonna be something.
within a year.
It ain't gonna never be nothing. The feds don't come get you for nothing.
That was my thing when I had the tweet I wrote and I was thinking about Epstein's case. I was like, they're just playing in our face. Like that whole Epstein ring and empire. Who else went down besides him? I mean, he died. They killed him, whatever. But Ghislaine is doing her little bullshit stint. You're telling me only 2 people in that entire operation went down. 2 people. Just tell me to go fuck myself.
Right.
No.
2 people?
Prince Harry did an interview where they were like, why were you with Jeffrey Epstein in Central Park after he was arrested for trafficking children?
Prince Harry was with Jeffrey Epstein?
Or Prince, whatever. Prince Andrew. I'm
I'm
sorry.
about to say, don't put that on Harry's jacket, man. Don't do that. He was never.
To another ginger. I'm sorry.
Isn't Andrew? Isn't
Prince
Andrew
Andrew.
Didn't he say?
He said, I'm doing the honorable thing.
Didn't he also say, I don't sweat?
Yes.
He was like, couldn't be me. I don't sweat. And there's a photo of it's him. We can see you. It's you.
So there was a girl that was underage that he had partied with and fucked at a London club. And she had described like in detail about the entire thing. And she described the smell of his sweat like in her paperwork. And Prince Andrew went on an interview with 60 Minutes, I think it was, and was like, well, that's impossible because at that time I had a disease where I couldn't sweat.
He said, I don't sweat. Couldn't have been me. Then they just showed these photos. They're like, this is you.
Then they asked,
and that's the girl. I don't
And that's
sweat.
Ghislaine right there.
Yeah.
then they asked, why were you in Central Park with Jeffrey Epstein after he was arrested for these things? Oh, I thought I was being honorable by telling him we can't be seen in public anymore. And then they go, well, you stayed at his house for a week after that meeting. It's like a hotel. It was come and go. I didn't even see him.
Oh, man.
But I don't think anyone's going to answer for this Puff shit. It's just not going to, it's not going to happen. You think Clive Davis, Tommy Mottola, anyone, the highest execs in music period are going to have to answer for this? No fucking way.
So let me ask you something.
They don't care enough about this.
You don't think Puff's going to do any jail time?
No, I think my theory of this will either be the craziest shit ever or Puff will just do 10 years and everyone will move on. Nothing will be exposed.
Okay.
Puff will take a plea deal. We'll never know exactly what happened.
Exposing, like things coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Puff will take a plea, do 10 years, probably do eight of those years, and everyone will move the fuck on. We'll never see a fucking thing. We have no idea who was at the freak-offs. Every conspiracy we have will just be debunked in a second, and everyone will move the fuck on. This won't be as crazy as we think it is right now.
Okay.
That's really where I think shit will go. But I also think there's a world where this could get nuts. I hope it goes to the nut side, because I want anyone that did some nasty shit to be exposed for it,
Yeah.
especially in the music business. If y'all was doing freaky, nasty shit unconsensually, hell yes. Get every last person.
Unconsensually.
Puff snitch on everyone.
But I do feel bad, like you said, Rory, about the people who were just at the freak offs. Cause I could see 25-year-old me getting pulled into a freak off and not knowing what everybody else was doing, not knowing that this person shouldn't be here, or that this person is underage, or this isn't consensual. And you just in there getting freaky, lathered up with baby oil, sliding around like a wet seal. Yeah. And you don't even know that there are crimes going on around you outside of the crime of prostitution, which we kind of like ignore. But you don't know that there's like crimes going on around you.
Do we ignore prostitution?
People know that, people hire prostitutes.
Again, gray area, because I think there is a lot of sex trafficking that women end up being prostitutes against their will, forced into that lifestyle. But there's also women that are just completely fine of age being prostitutes. And I don't think it's a crime, or if it is a crime, we shouldn't look down on a rapper that pays for consensual sex of a woman of age that chose to get into prostitution.
Well, yes, as long as everything is consensual and people are of age, legal age, then,
And again, I know prostitution is a crime. I'm saying morally, like that's what they want to do, cool. And I think some people that have nothing to do with Puff's real nasty, unconsensual shit are going to get caught up in that paperwork that just happen to be at the freak off.
What's your man that owns the Bunny Ranch? What's his name?
The Bunny Ranch.
Yeah, in Nevada.
Oh, I forgot his name.
Lamar Odom?
Well, no, Lamar doesn't.
That's where I really wanted to go when we were in Vegas. Rory wouldn't take me.
You never brought it up. I would have went to the Bunny Ranch. How far was it from downtown Vegas?
It's like an hour drive, I think.
Oh yeah, we could have done that.
Yo, Demaris weighs the Bunny Ranch. She put that in Waze from a hotel. Like, how long would it take? How much is an Uber? Imagine.
She had alternate traffic
You're
routes.
talking
that we
about
coulda went.
Dennis Hoff.
Yeah.
So he ran it from 92 till 2018. He passed in 2018.
Yo, dying at the not dying at the Bunny Ranch, but dying with that as your job is crazy.
Lamar tried.
I wonder if you get a discount.
Oh my God, this is even sicker. Ron Jeremy found his body and tried to revive him with another woman.
Yeah, he died at the ranch, right?
That's a sick.
Yeah.
Imagine Ron Jeremy being your last chance at Lifeline.
Yeah, you might as well just let me go.
He could be proficient in CPR.
I
You don't know
promise
that?
you he's not. I saw him. I've seen
We
him.
saw him in
I've
LA.
seen him. I've seen him on Sunset Boulevard. He's nothing about.
He doesn't
Ron
look
Jeremy.
healthy to you?
No.
8.5.
He probably runs a 4.
4.41.
Ron Jeremy
I can
running a
promise you.
4.4.
I can promise you, Ron Jeremy doesn't run a 4.41. I can promise you. Never. In
That's
his
because he
life.
was walking on Sunset.
Yeah, I know.
Had he started jogging,
He was like, oh look, he got some wheels. Who?
Yeah, he got jammed up. He's doing time.
Damn, they
That
locked
whole
Ron
world.
Jeremy up. It's over. He gonna die in there. Because when I seen him on Sunset, I thought he was dead. I thought Ron Jeremy had died, and then he walked out of this restaurant on Sunset. I was like, "That's Ron Jeremy." I
Like,
thought he
I-
died like 10
is
years.
that my man?
I was like, "Yo, that's Ron."
He got charged with 30 sexual assault counts from 21 victims.
Jesus
Crazy.
Christ.
Wait, what?
I didn't look into the Ron Jeremy case.
Yeah, 34 criminal counts officially. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That face.
No, they have
screams.
officially been dismissed.
Ah.
See, don't put that on Ron Jacket. This is all I'm saying.
Well, all right, yeah. Yeah, in 2021, he pled not guilty to over 30 consensual, so 12 rapes. Jesus Christ.
Yo, man, the porn world is weird.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man.
it's a different world.
Look at him.
That's a sick mugshot.
People were fucking him.
That was the face of porn at one point.
Yeah, he was like the man.
That's
Was his like dick big or like why was he the face?
He's swinging
yeah. He's 8.5.
soft.
I'm just saying, Julian, listen, you my guy. But just to say a nigga is swinging is crazy.
Maul, you know better than I. This is
I'm
your
just
era.
saying. I'm just saying. But I
I'm
didn't.
more of a Johnny Sins
Yeah,
guy.
but
This
did
is
you
your
hear me
era.
sit here and say, yeah, he's swinging? Demaris asked the question, and I was ready to go into the next topic.
You're from the VHS era. Like you literally
Yeah,
put
this
a
is-
tape
yeah,
in to
but
watch
come on.
porn.
You
yeah, but
rewinded that
but
thing.
homie over here said, yeah, he's swinging. Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
Maul, did you rewind it when you returned it to Blockbuster, or how do you for
You don't
porn?
get porn
You
from
thought I could get
Yeah,
a
you
porn,
can.
a porn, a
You
P.
can't.
There was not
Yeah.
a porn area at
What is
Blockbuster.
he
There
asking?
wasn't. There wasn't an
No.
adult
No,
section.
at Blockbuster.
You had to get that from like the sex toy store that had like the peep shows in the back room.
That was
Wow.
very specific, Demaris. Have you been there?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I will
Oh, yeah,
ask
that
though,
was-
like when you were watching the VHS, I assume after like post nut clarity, you're like, what am I doing?
Yo, look
Did you
at him.
rewind,
That's what I'm saying.
No.
or like the next time you wanted to watch it, it was already like halfway through?
Yeah, you start right there.
He,
Really?
he
That's the beautiful
looks
part of
dead.
VHS. Yeah.
Maul was not lying. Look
Did you
at
know
him.
that the like time code of like your favorite parts?
No, you
Okay.
just it wasn't no time codes. You just watch it, and then you can tell like, okay.
No,
this
but
is
on the
it.
VCR, didn't it usually say?
on some
It-
of them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Mm-hmm.
timestamps?
yeah, it'll play. But it's you learn to ignore that though. You can just eyeball the scene like, oh, I know it's going to happen now.
Mhm.
That's how we come from the eyeball era.
Do you guys like to
VHS.
watch?
This is where Ron delivers
Yeah,
the
this-
pizza.
Do you,
Yeah,
do you
this-
like the build up? I think I know Rory's answer. Pause. Do you guys like the build up in the story, or do you just like to get to the shits?
Oh,
I feel
no,
like
I
Rory
need-
likes a story.
I need a
Or-
storyline.
See,
Who watches?
I know,
bullshit?
I'm saying
I'll
Rory's
fast
like.
forward to 5 seconds before they know.
Story- I
Rory
don't-
watches like I wonder if he's gonna beat.
Yeah, no,
Ma'am, I don't care that your husband is going out of town on the business trip. Get naked and get to it. Like I don't give a fuck
I
about
like-
a
You're
story.
not curious. It's
I
like,
like a
well,
good
how did they
story.
end up in
No.
this situation?
I promise you, I'm not.
I like when I'm
They
not even
needed
just,
money.
like sure, like damn, I hope he beats. Like he's,
Yeah.
You think you're watching a porn and he's not? Gonna,
that's how much I get engulfed in the storyline.
What if she says no?
he would politely leave then. You don't like a storyline?
No, not in
Okay.
porn.
Really?
Yes, really. I don't.
Okay.
Peej, no.
I feel like it's a little invasive.
Get
Like,
right to it.
I also am like not big on just a man and a woman just fuck. Like I need a threesome. Like I feel like it's a privacy thing.
Yes, you watching porn should be in
Funny,
private.
Rory says that I've been on a threesome kick lately in terms of just like watching.
That's porn.
It's nice to have that extra body in the room
Right?
just to break it up.
Because I feel like when it's just the man and the woman, I feel like this is too intimate. I shouldn't be seeing this. This is what you guys are doing in your own private time. When it's more of a group thing, I feel like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I'm a part of
We'll
it.
hang
I don't
out.
feel like a weird peeping Tom at that point. Yeah.
Mm.
This is a group activity. Just a man and a woman fucking like, what are
Yeah.
we doing?
I feel you.
Turn the camera off.
No,
This
leave it
is
on.
a
She looks great. Leave
this
it
is
on.
sacred. This is a nuclear
This is
family.
a couple in love. They
Yo,
love each
porn
other.
sucks. POV porn. That angle's
Never-
trash.
Never did that.
Wait, what?
POV is like what the
I
guy
know
from
what
the
POV
guys.
is. Yeah, it's from the guy's perspective. So like it would like the camera would be like here. It's like so it's kind of like what you make when you make porn. It's
I know POV.
from your point of view. Yeah, I don't mind.
I like it when I do it. I don't.
Yeah, it sucks, but I don't like when something's stupid.
Why do you want to see him? Why don't you want to see what he's seeing? Why you want to see him in the porn?
No, I don't want to. It's just better angles. Like if it's not, this angle sucks.
He's a film buff.
This angle sucks. Yes, this angle's
He
awful.
loves the art of.
I want more of
Cinematography?
A wide. I want more of a wide. Like give me.
He
the,
puts the
I wanna
DP
see
in
the
DP.
room.
Yeah.
I want to see the room. I don't want
Fuck
to see
y'all,
the
funny
floor.
He's from the school of Stanley Kubrick, this guy.
Eyes wide shut. I'm fucking crying.
I know I'm not wrong though. So
No, you're
Yeah.
crazy. You're
Well,
not wrong.
it's
You're crazy.
preference.
Where Republicans have a point where porn is ruining our society is the guys that put the VR. Because I see that on porn now. There's like an option for VR.
Really?
Yeah, you can put on like VR. They have specific porn that's shot for VR.
Yeah, I don't
that's
need to be.
fire.
You are on a different. Porn is a problem now.
Now I want to try. Now I want to buy the glasses.
Nah.
Now I want to buy the glasses.
Just fuck a human.
You know how crazy it is for you to be masturbating Demaris with a VR headset on, and then you take the headset off, and your two homegirls are standing there looking at you in the room like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like
You know, Alex.
you
was
in there
upstairs.
butt ass, just like
Alex just walked
flicking
in
the
my
beam.
house. So
yeah. And you don't hear nobody. VR headset on loud as fuck. You can't see shit. All you hear is ass slapping. You take them headsets off, and your homegirl standing right
and
there.
I'm
looking
and
at you.
I'm in the kitchen, leg up. No idea how I got there.
Like, yo, what are you doing? Oh, and if it's
Yo,
the
putting
VR,
on a
where-
VR
and you gotta
headset.
walk, like you gotta follow her. You gotta follow her into
Imagine
the room.
starting in the living room and after you know you wake up in a whole different room.
Y'all laughing? I do kind of sound.
Yo, what if the
fire.
porn did the shit? What was that that game that had people like following? It was that Pokemon.
Yeah,
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. Yeah.
Imagine if they did that with porn.
You gotta find the girl.
Like yeah, like
Oh, that's fire. But it's only a bit like the bad bitches all hidden in South Central Park.
That's why Diddy was there.
was there.
That's not funny.
Wow, that's
That's-
funny.
Peej, I'm
That's
sorry.
really funny.
That was
Peej.
dark.
That was
No,
really
let it
dark.
fly.
That was
Let it
dark.
fly.
That was
That
fucking
was
dark.
dark.
Beep it. Beep it.
They had
Don't
headsets
take it
on.
out. Beep it.
That was dark.
Beep
Fucking
it.
dark.
That was fucking awesome. Good shit, Mal.
They had the headsets on. What? They didn't know they was in Central Park. They started out in Harlem. Who you mean? What you looking at me like that for? Man?
I'm not.
Wait,
I was
what would
looking at
you
the
do once you
wall.
catch the porn star? Would you then put the headset on and fuck them?
No, you
No, you
have
got the
to
headset
have the
on.
headset on to find. You can't see her without the headset.
Because with Pokemon Go, you had your phone and you like just followed. You
Yeah.
could only see it in the
What if
phone.
they did that with porn, like the Pokemon Go
That's
porn,
what she's saying.
porn edition?
Hmm.
Like Jada Stevens is at the Santa Monica Pier, butt naked right now.
And
Waiting for
you
y'all-
jump in the water, wouldn't you?
me?
Drown.
But show
Now I'm all drowned.
all this shit fucked
With the shades
up.
on.
All this shit fucked up right in the water.
I love that you chose like one of the most public places in Los Angeles. Like that's where people are going to beat off.
That's where the Pokemon Go was at. They was like, yo, some dude ran past me like, yo, so what's the name? I didn't know what it was.
Bulbasaur.
I said, what is that? Next thing I know, the whole pier was flooded.
Who would be like the Charizard of that? Or what was the main Pokemon with the fire?
Charizard, yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
Charizard.
Wasn't he like one of the best?
Charizard? I don't know who that is.
Charizard, yeah. He was like one of the goats.
Yeah, he was like one of the biggest Pokemon, I think.
Oh, okay. You
So
saying
who-
who
like
in
who-
porn?
yeah.
my Charizard would be Kira Noir.
You could just DM.
Oh, I was thinking of a redhead because Charizard represented fire and was red.
Oh man,
So
Abigail
who was
Morris.
the one that homie?
I got names. Rory.
Winona Ryder.
Just having your top five right there.
Abigail Morris. You said redhead.
Okay.
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
with
you got a
Abigail.
list. You can do by hairstyle.
color?
Jesus.
Who's your favorite blondes?
Savannah Bond.
Is Alexis Texas flying?
Yes.
For sure. Alexis Texas, for sure. GOAT.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with her work when we sat down with her.
Alexis, how could you not be familiar with her?
This Savannah, she got some heavies.
She's been posting on IG stories lately and looking. I think I might even send her a fire emoji.
Alexis?
Yeah,
Alexis
she's been looking great on Instagram.
Porn stars don't care about no fire emojis. Send a cash app, nigga. Fuck them.
Send the cash app. Where the cash
I
app?
think I'm sending Alexis Texas a cash app for what?
a tip. They got tips on IG and Twitter now.
I'm gonna
Great
stick-
content.
I'm gonna stick with my fire emojis.
Oh, okay. Trying to help you.
I could go on Pornhub for free and see.
But that's not tipping. Like I could get my bagel for free, but I like the way the girl wrapped it up for me. Great customer service. I'll tip her.
I mean, with her, it's different because I know her as a person before I knew her as that. Like we had a
Rory didn't know her work.
conversation.
Yeah, he really like
So
got to know
I
her.
can't take the the friend goggles
Yeah,
off.
He got to know her on a different level.
Yeah, it's hard to see her
Yeah.
outside of that.
It's hard to see her.
We got voicemails, man.
Yes, let's get to voicemails. Do you like what was the girl you just said?
Kira?
Yeah, do you like her before or after the boob job?
I like her boob job.
I like her
It doesn't
boob
look
job,
bad.
but I
looks
liked
good.
It doesn't look
before,
bad, but I
too.
like
It looks good. It looks good.
Pre-boob job.
I usually don't like a boob job. They always go too hard. When is porn going to do like the more realistic?
They do, but it's just they film too early. You have to wait for them to drop, and the girls got to go to work. They can't wait for them to drop, so they just be up there.
Stuck.
Yeah.
Just up in the stuck.
But
Let's get to voicemails.
All right, voicemails. This is fun. Speaking of new listeners, this is a voicemail from a new listener.
You've got mail.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Danny. I'm actually a new listener. I just started listening to y'all probably like 2-3 months ago. But not a dilemma, but just a situation. Long story short, me and my girl, madly in love. We've been dating 4 years, plan to propose next year, actually. We run into the same argument over and over. Not a serious one, but it kind of gets tense. A lot of my family, I'm from Alabama. A lot of my family, they're from Atlanta. So we would go to the strip clubs, like me and my cousins, like real, like casual. Like it's not really like a thing because majority of my family, like I said, they're from there. So I'll, invite her like, hey, you want to come? Or me, you can go. And she'll just get up and I was like, no. Don't ever take me to a strip club. This is terrible. Like, you're just going to be looking at women getting hard. Saying shit like that. So I'm not like dying to go to a strip club. We haven't been to a strip club since we've been together. But is this more like something I just need to give up? Or is this like an insecurity she should get over? We'd love to hear your thoughts, especially you, Demaris, Baby D. So, yeah. Love the pod and, yeah.
Dumper. What?
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, if the strip club doesn't mean that much to you, like
It means that much to him. He called into the podcast.
who gives a fuck?
It means that much to him. He's pretending it don't mean as much to him as it do. He like going to the strip club, and I think he really wants to be able to go to the strip.
Yeah,
and-
like, well,
yeah.
I should be able to go to the strip club, man. Like, what are we talking about?
I agree. In the South, that's like really some cultural shit where it's not.
That's church.
You don't go there to get hard. Like it's the club,
Yeah.
more or less. First time I ever went to Atlanta for ATL Greek, went with my frat brother. His dad lived down there. His dad's stepmom, sister took all of us to the strip club. Like it was a family outing.
You were hard.
I did not get hard, no. But I did realize that this is a real cultural thing. Like everyone goes to the strip club. It's not the way we view the strip club up here. So I'm
How
going
we
to
use
explain
it
that
up
to
here?
her then.
It's a little sleazier up here. A little bit sleazier up here.
Sleazier? They don't even get
Seems more
naked.
It's not a thing up here.
It's not a thing. Yeah, it's like
It used to be.
the stigma is like it's more nefarious here, whereas like there it's like going to a hookah lounge.
It's like going to Hooters.
Not even. It's like going to an actual regular club or lounge down.
Hookah lounge.
So,
yeah.
but she's from the South, right? Didn't he say that? How does she not understand that?
She's not from Atlanta.
She ain't
Just
got to be
go
from
to the
Atlanta
strip
to
club
understand the culture of Atlanta. I'm not from Atlanta. I understand the culture.
Yeah, but I mean, it's different where you can understand it. But now, if like the person you're dating still wants to do those things, then in her mind, as someone that doesn't understand it, she's like, well, why does he still want to be around all these women when he has me?
He should play Shits and Gigs podcast for her. There's no baddies down there, so like I'm not even gonna get hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, look, babe, there's not
There's
one
not one
good-looking
baddie
woman
down
in this entire
Atlanta,
city.
So what the fuck? No, I'm there for the art.
I can promise you, if Shits and Gigs would have walked in Magic City, Their whole perception of Atlanta would have changed.
To answer this correctly, and like jokes aside, that's a red flag, in my opinion.
Yeah, if your girl doesn't want you to go to a strip, but I mean, also on the
she's
other
gonna
side
have
of that,
issues with way more
that's
things
just
if
the
there's a
first thing.
problem
Yeah, that's
with
but-
the strip club.
if you do like somebody enough and you want to be with them, that's not a hard ask. If you like the girl enough, if she says that, like y'all, if you like her enough, it's like, all right, whatever. I ain't really got to be in there. Like
I don't
that.
think I've ever dated or talked to a girl that would have an issue with me going to the strip club.
Yeah, but if
I would find it
But
kind
if
of
you
weird.
like
to
the
be
girl
honest.
enough, like y'all really like this girl, and she was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't like the fact that you be in a strip club like every week."
I just don't even know if I would ever date that personality.
You would, and so I was about to say, I don't want it to appear like we're saying that there's something wrong with her or she's wrong
Yes.
for feeling this way, because there's so many different parts of not major cities that we live in where there are just girls that were raised a certain way, good Christian girls, and they think that all of that shit is nefarious and wrong and Satanly. Like, and that you're going to the strip club to be sleazy and to cheat. There is that perception around it. We just live in a different world, so that's a red flag to us.
People have the wrong perception of what a strip club is. I think, like, you not in the strip club. Like, now, granted, if you spending money like that and you know somebody, you connect in the strip, you could definitely fuck in one of them rooms for sure. But if you're just a guy who seems like this guy who just goes and just to go and hang out, like you don't really know the manager, the owner, you're not spending money like that. You just in there watching ass and having a drink.
But she's worried that he's getting hard. That
Yeah, but if he getting hard there and he coming home and he putting you up against the wall like a Basquiat, what's the problem? Right?
What?
What's the problem?
That's funny.
If he nailing you to the wall, he at the strip club all night. He turned on horny.
You sound like one of those women that says, "As long as he comes home to me."
Yeah.
Well, because that's a real thing.
Yeah, I don't.
Women feel like that. Yeah, go out to
and
the
they're
strip
wrong.
club, nigga.
But don't fuck me just because you like another bitch got you horny. So and you really want to fuck her, but you just coming home and fucking me off your horniness from another bitch. I don't really like that either.
But why I think it's a red flag in general is if she's scared that he's going to the strip club and quote unquote getting hard, Instagram could get you hard at that point. Like,
yeah,
he has to delete women from his life at that point.
He's hard right now.
You see women half naked at every fucking corner you take. You don't have to go to a strip club to see a naked woman.
Yeah, it's true.
You go to the beach and see a naked woman.
I get hard on walks to the studio.
All right. I don't know where that point ties into what.
I'm just saying, boners just happen. Like, stuff just happen.
What are you going through, puberty?
You might, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to like analyze you. You might be autistic a little bit.
Apologize to me for saying that about Game.
That was different. You said he was.
Game had BPD.
No,
Like,
he gave him like 4 different.
Yeah, you treated that nigga like he was Zendaya in fucking Euphoria.
Yeah, you
like,
gave him like 4 different diagnoses. Like
Roy wrote him a script.
Yeah, bipolar. you
Take
gave
these
him
twice a day.
autistic, You gave him all kind of shit.
I called him a Pyru.
ADHD. You called him a what?
Pyru. No,
Oh, well.
you guys misheard me.
I get the joke.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You guys didn't hear my put the DP and DP joke, so I'm just gonna sit on the side today.
That was from like an hour and a half ago.
Why are you bringing that back up? Rory be mad when his jokes don't land.
Because I need therapy.
He be mad.
Because I agree with the people in the comments that I want people to laugh at my jokes. They're like, yeah.
Whenever his jokes don't land, he be fucking heated.
On laugh track.
Fuck, I worked on that for 7 hours last night.
Because I was anticipating the porn conversation.
But
I'm leaning into what they say about me.
Okay.
For all
I like it.
seriousness,
I like it.
I really like strip clubs. I couldn't date a man who didn't want me in strip clubs.
You like
so-
women, Demaris.
I know, but what I'm telling him, I really like strip clubs, and I wouldn't want to be with a man who didn't want me in strip clubs. So if you are comfortable never going to a strip club again, then stay with her. But if that's something that you really like to do, then just she gonna have to either get with it or get lost.
And to what Demaris said, like, he sounded like he's like, I don't even really care for strip clubs. It's not really my thing. It's just like
That's
something
what I'm
we
saying.
So it's
So
like,
it's
all right,
like-
if you really don't care, then just
It's
don't.
not
go.
even something that's that
If
serious.
it's worth you
It's
being
a
with that
red
girl.
fucking flag.
Like, yeah, that's just the beginning of her, because now once she see that you give into her dislikes, like, all right, I'm not gonna do that. Then she gonna start saying, oh shit, that was easy. Like, let me find something else I don't like that he be doing and throw that out there and see if he'll come up off of it as easily as he did the strip club.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how the mind works sometimes.
Speaking of that, I was at a event recently, and there were a bunch
You had that shit on?
I had some light, jeans, body was looking right, whatever, crop, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was at an event, and it was a bunch of married like couples, and they were like around our age, like around me and Julian's age.
You got a
And-
swingers party?
No, it was just like a party, but everybody there was married. So the women, the way that they look at like the single girl that walks in. Now, I've gotten to the age where I'm like, they look at me like I'm a fucking apex predator. Like,
Mhm.
I'm like, hi. They like, everybody like arm on a man like this. I'm like, oh my, like, I didn't know we were at that age now. Like, that's a real thing. You see that in like movies and shit, but.
Yes. Why do you think men are so miserable? Because they have to hang out with other couples all the time.
Oh, it sounds awful.
Like, they can't hang out with their single friends because, yeah, women that are in relationships view, to your point, of the apex predator shit. They were once single women. So I feel like they're kind of snitching on themselves. Like, that's how I met you, single. So what were you doing that you feel that it is such a risk to have single women around you? Like, what type of hoe shit were you doing?
Like,
I just feel like they're telling themselves when they do that.
I'm just here for the potato salad. Baby, I don't
Yeah,
want
but they
your
look at it like
husband.
like you might be a home wrecker. It's like she.
But
ain't
why
got no
would you
man.
view that unless you were a homewrecker?
And on top of that, there's
No,
no
why
such
would you
thing.
view it-
Did you break up?
Why would you view it
Did
like
you
that?
break up relationships when you were single? Why do you think any woman that's single
No,
would be a
or,
threat?
Or you feel like your home could be wrecked.
Thank you.
That as well.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You feel like, damn, like shorty, she look better than me. She got a nicer body than me. Like my man, I know if he attracted to me, he got to be attracted to her.
She don't have the genius.
And if
that
she ain't got
Demaris
no
had.
man, she walking here single, no man, no nothing. It's like, what time she leaving? Like,
That's what it was on. It was like, I'm like, damn, like I'm just trying to be nice, like play games.
nah, you can't
like,
be nice. You can't be nice. That's your problem. You can't be single and nice. You got to be a bitch and be single. Yeah, that's how I go. If you go in there like bearing like baked goods and shit like that, like you came in here with warm banana bread. Who is this bitch? This bitch got warm banana bread and no man. Like, and my man love banana bread. Like,
That sounds amazing.
yeah, like you know what I'm
I
saying.
would eat
What
the banana
nigga?
bread.
What nigga gonna be at the spot and a cute single woman walk in with warm banana bread and not go over there and get some? Every nigga gonna be looking like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to go get some banana bread. That's banana bread. It is fresh out.
Put brown sugar in that?
Yeah, like she crushed the walnuts and put that shit on top like that. Like, man, cut me a slice of
Oh,
that.
the
Man,
crumbly
like,
top.
But you know what I think also, and let me not say even gender specific, I think a lot of couples get scared of single people because in social situations, all they know how to do is talk about couple shit. That's all they talk about. So they want to be around other couples because that's all you're going to talk about. When single people come in, they have the whole scope of the world to discuss. They could talk about anything.
Well, I think that you, at that point you're just weird. Like my best friend has been in a long-term relationship for 5 years. Like when I go out with them, they don't talk about couple shit. Like we're normal. We're people outside of being in relationships.
But the norm is with people that are in long-term relationships, they tend to hang out with other people in long-term relationships because they have more to relate to, which is relationships. They can't talk about what the fuck is going on
in these streets
at all.
Yeah, but with you and your
And I'm not
best
even
friend,
saying like,
yeah, that's a different
you were
dynamic.
kind of whack in Vegas.
yeah.
Rory kept bringing up his family.
Facts. I'm really annoying to be around.
We were like, yo,
And I even
bringing
get
up your
annoyed too
family
being
in
around.
Vegas is like,
Dubstep.
while a nigga downstairs down 20 grand. Like, shut the fuck up about your daughter already.
Now let me show you a photo.
Like, oh, look at her. Look at her. She just, I'm down 20 bands and you trying to show me pictures of your daughter doing bath time. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I will say though, like my biggest fear was always having to be friends with Amara's friends' parents.
Yeah, because you don't do small talk. Well,
Now even, you know, she doesn't really have friends per se. She can't really talk like that.
still her friends. Don't do
But all these people do is want to talk about kids. And it annoys the fuck out of me. Like someone bring in a hooker to just spice up this conversation.
Mm.
We just sit here and just talk about fucking kids all fucking day at the playground.
Mm.
because y'all don't really know each other like that. So what else would you bring up?
Hey, we
I don't want to talk to y'all,
We
period.
talk about Diddy.
Yeah, please.
That would be way more fun.
I'm telling people in relationships and people that have kids only know how to talk about that shit. That's the only place their brain goes.
Yeah, but that's
And
what,
it's
so why
like
don't you be the guy?
insufferable.
So why don't you be the guy to say that and be like, listen, let the kids play. I don't want to talk about the kids.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Because
about
I'll
What are
be
you
I'll be
into? What kind of
blacklisted
music?
from sing along.
What type of
Are you
music
mad
do
about
listen
that?
to?
Well, Mara likes sing along. I wouldn't want to do that to her.
Oh, so when they like your daughter can't go either?
You can't be that.
What, are you gonna
You
send
can't
her
be
on
the
her own?
outsider of the parent group.
She has a mother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let kid bring it. Don't bring your.
Yeah, but then they're gonna whisper about Kia on who she's with at sing along. Like, oh, she's with that angry redhead.
You think they're not doing that already?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Probably.
You think they didn't pick up on that
I
already?
can promise you already. That's already what they're talking about.
But you can't be the outsider of the parent group. I've started to notice that because they are very chatty.
Yeah.
Because they have nothing to talk about except for kids and kids' parents.
Yeah.
So you have to be on your best behavior at all times. There was one time I had an AirPod in, and I could hear them talking about me having an AirPod in.
Are you serious?
What?
It's like, oh, he's just watches his daughter with an AirPod.
You with them?
Yeah,
white parents.
my kid can't talk, and she's running around a playground. Sorry if I'm listening to recaps of the debate. I have to be informed for my fucking job.
Informed.
Like what do you think? I'm gonna sit here and talk with them? Like, stop running around.
Yeah.
Let's have a discussion. No,
Yeah.
I'm putting an AirPod in,
Yeah.
and I heard a woman because I only had one on this side, and I heard her say, "He watches his daughter with an AirPod in."
You should have said, yeah, I would have answered. See, I'm that
I'd
guy.
be like, yeah, I can hear.
I'd be like, yeah, I'd have
Bitch.
turned around so she seen the other one ain't in my ear. Like, yeah, nah, I do.
Yeah,
You
Just go
guys,
actually-
you
just
guys
go
say
punt
that
her
now,
kid.
and I would have said the same thing if I was not in the position I'm in. I don't want that reputation. Like, you could be excommunicated from that group, and it affects your child.
Mm.
Yo, I promise you, Amara is not gonna give a fuck about them kids if she can't see them. I promise you.
She's not going to even know.
She didn't even notice.
Yeah, but no, it's different with those parent groups.
Damn.
Put on your smile and just say, oh yeah, oh, you're adorable. Oh my God.
Well, so homie, the purpose of my story about that is just some women are insecure, and especially if you're a prize, you make a certain amount of money or you look good or whatever. She is terrified of anything taking you, especially a stripper. So you're gonna have to deal with that.
I think
That's
he's,
the red flag that Rory speaks of.
I think he's leaving some context out here though. I think like maybe he dated a stripper at one point, or like he was known to fuck in the strip club. That's why his girl.
Yeah, glitter on his dick.
I really don't think there's women out there that really are like, don't
Rory,
go to a strip club.
you're very, that's very, I don't want to say naive, but naive. There are
Okay.
so many women that
Who
are
gets
against that
pussy
shit.
at the strip club though?
Yeah, right.
Plenty of people get pussy at the strip club. What are you talking about?
Who?
Not you, Mr.
Not
Picked
you.
first all the time.
I get pussy.
You wasn't picked first to
I
fuck
get
in the strip
pussy
club.
all over.
You
the
was
place.
not picked first to fuck in the champagne room.
When,
I
when-
also
when is
don't-
that, when is that draft? I didn't even know it
It's not
existed.
even a draft.
Oh, it's not a draft.
No.
That's really
I'm
shirts
not
and
a strip
skins.
club guy, so it's just not like I would have no desire to get pussy show. But like I don't. How often do people go to the strip club and get pussy? Like I did. What you just waste money and get a dance? That's what I think it is.
No, you're sadly mistaken, son.
Yeah.
How
But
many
the
people
Atla-
do you
the
know have
Atlanta,
fucked in a
I
strip
feel like
club?
that's more of a New York thing. In Atlanta, people fuck in the strip club.
Well, I can't say
All the
for
strip clubs I
Atlanta.
went to in Atlanta like are very much the club.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even know if there's a room
I
that
see
you
the
fucking-
fucking happening in like Miami. Like
Sex happens in all strip clubs.
I've fucked in a New York strip club.
Oh,
Wait.
So is Rory.
tell us about it.
What?
Together?
No,
No.
not ew.
Together?
POV?
Yo, Julian be so concerned about the dumbest shit. Like, together? Like, this is a malarkey. How come I wasn't invited?
That's really what it was.
That's
Y'all
all
ain't
it was.
bring
He
me?
was mad he wasn't invited. How come guys?
Well, I'm not saying I'm not above it. I would like to fuck in a strip club. I just
I
was
got
just
some
not
bitches for
something
you
I
and
go.
Sapphire. He would like Sapphires, not on
Yeah.
Black Night, not on Sunday night.
Not on Black Night.
The only night I go.
No, that's the shits and gigs night.
The night that Nick Cannon hosts.
Do you have to fuck a stripper or can you just fuck a girl you bring? I'd rather fuck someone I bring.
Yeah, you can fuck her with a stripper.
You can also take her home and fuck her. Like, what's wrong?
Nah, I want to do like in public. It's like a thing. It'd be fun.
It'll be fun.
Well, private rooms aren't public.
No, but I mean like in a public setting.
All
Like
right, I'm about to
outside
kick
of my
Rory.
room.
Private rooms are public. Thank you, Rory, for that. We had no idea.
Well, it's not like you could fuck it.
That a
Like
private
it's
room
not
to
like
fuck.
you're in front of the
It's
stage and you're
anything
fucking a
that's
chick.
Not
Like,
in your house is in public, Rory.
Thank you. You know, like public porn, like when people go to
If
like
you fuck somebody in a bar bathroom, that's not you fucking in private. Like that.
no,
is
to me
still
that's
public
fucking in public. All right, so in a hotel room is that private or public? Because that's not my house.
No, that's private.
Oh God!
Rory,
That's
stop.
You ever
how,
get
that's how
tired
Peach
of
called
this
pink
event?
eye.
During COVID, I fucked in a bar bathroom.
You had no choice.
Fucking in a
Didn't.
The
strip
CDC
club private
I had
room
to.
is not
Or
The
mask,
fucking
though.
public.
CDC,
Or
the
mask.
CDC said you have to fuck in this bathroom, and that's it.
I stand on that though.
What?
Fucking in the bathroom? Or
Well,
the
that
CDC?
too, but
Oh.
not the CDC.
Oh.
Fucking in a private room in a strip club is not fucking in public.
Oh my God.
Okay, Rory.
Okay. All right, stand on it. I like when niggas stand on wrong shit.
Feet just sinking.
like,
Quicksand.
look at this nigga. He look like Martin in
If
life.
you fuck at the table in front of the stage, now you're fucking in public.
Well, yeah.
Fucking
Okay.
like fucking in a there's
Points
a
are
whole,
made. Points are made. Points
there's
are
a
made.
whole
Fight
porn-
back, Julian.
No, there's a whole porn category where it's like fucking in public, and it's people that fucking like changing rooms at stores or bathrooms at museums. Like those are
So
public
do you consider-
spaces.
do you
Just
consider
because they
fucking in
have
a-
a curtain doesn't mean they're not public.
So do you consider fucking in a changing room at the store is
Public because somebody really could walk in. Private rooms at strip
No,
clubs
I'm not
are
talking about-
guarded. It's basically a hotel room.
No,
the
nobody-
guard can walk in. The hotel manager can walk
nobody
in.
can walk in the change room if you lock the door. Who gonna walk in?
I've never fucked in a changing room, but
would you
I
consider
worked
that
at
public?
I worked at a changing room at American Eagle, and I had a key, so I could have.
You worked at American Eagle and didn't fuck in the fitting room?
No, I couldn't find anyone.
That's like working at Yankee Stadium and
But
not fucking next to the popcorn.
but
Like, how-
I was a jegging expert.
Why is that?
yeah, like
They made me
you
study
know
a
one of the
denim book.
coworkers that you flirt with. Yeah, you gonna get one day. It's gonna happen. Like
I'm not as ill as you.
At Yankee Stadium?
Maybe
Well,
they-
it's a lot of places to hide. They have really nice suites up there too.
Yeah.
Dugout
If
would
I
be
got the
cool.
key, you think I wouldn't say I fucked in Yankee Stadium? Like, come on.
I would definitely want to do that.
All I'm saying
seventh in the
is,
stretch. Meet me in the bathroom.
Stretch it out.
I just think the strip club. If you fucked in the bathroom at a strip club, now I think you're fucking in public. Those private rooms are private. Like,
Okay, 40-40. Remember how the bathrooms were? You all had an individual stall, but you walk in together.
public.
Unisex.
You fucking in public.
So if I take a girl in one of those stalls, that locks.
The bathrooms at 4040 are not designed for sex.
Why?
Private rooms at strip clubs are designed for sex. There's a lock, you pay a fee.
you mean
It's
it's not
basically a
designed?
hotel.
What you mean it's not designed for sex?
The 4040 bathroom?
Yeah.
Is this bad? So if Julian has sex in that bathroom, is that him
Well-
fucking in public or private?
Someone
Private.
has had sex in that.
Are we here?
Was that unnecessary?
No.
No, yeah, no one's here. No one's here.
That's private.
That's okay.
Oh.
Well, technically, this is a private.
This is
space.
private. This is a private residence.
space.
Yeah. So
At the end of the day, long story short, homie,
I'm
leave
right,
her.
is what you're saying.
Don't leave. Leave her. I say leave her because I feel like more effort and issues are gonna come later on. But
Okay.
we can move on.
We all unanimously dump her. Dump her and dump her fast.
Do we have one more voicemail?
I don't think you should dump her, but whatever. Thanks for listening, by the way. He's a new listener.
Yeah, welcome.
Hey Demaris, hey Rory and Maul, hey Julian, PJ and Yomi. Hope all is well with you guys. I have like a little situation, not even a situation. I have been in a relationship, I want to say, for the last 10 years. I'm only 30, so high school sweetheart. And I am coming up on my 1 year of me not being in a relationship anymore. And I want to know, how long do I wait to start dating? Like, is a year too soon? Too fast? Like, how
You
long
waited
should I
too
wait?
long already.
When it gets some
Girl,
back-
get fucked.
You waited too long.
Girl, you waited 10 years too long.
Go to a strip club and
fuck
get
somebody
fucked.
else. Not a strip club.
Go
Rory,
to
shut
a
up.
strip club and get fucked. Damn.
It's private.
Oh, where are you from? You in New York, baby. Come to Last Lap. I'm gonna take you out. Come to
Last
New
lap.
York. I'm gonna take her. She ain't been fucked in a year.
Trying to look her up in last lap.
I'm not trying to. I'm
Oh, not you.
Oh, you trying to take her to the homies?
yes.
That's how Diddy got in trouble.
No, that's not.
That's trafficking.
That's trafficking.
And the last lap bathroom is public.
The big one or the little one?
Damn, that little one is
It ain't
small.
no big nothing in fucking Last Lap.
Nah,
There's a
the
bigger
one-
bathroom and a
near
smaller
The
one.
kitchen is significantly larger than the one
Yeah.
in the hallway.
The one
Both,
downstairs?
you can make it work.
That's what I was trying to say about the 40-40 bathroom. You can make it work. That's what-
Public, though.
Yeah.
Have you fucked in a 40-40 bathroom, or is that why you?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Absolutely. You
Really?
kidding? What?
I fucked in both last lap bathrooms.
Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Yes.
I wanna do-
Sweetheart,
Wait, she's not
babe,
done yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Too fast? Like, how long should I wait? Want to get some backstory. Like I said, high school sweetheart. It went wrong. It got like really, really messy. Domestic violence and stuff like that.
Thanks, Julian. for
I
making
have
us
2
finish this.
kids out of the situation.
Right.
We did end up buying a house together, but it's neither here or there. But like I said, I'm 1 year out of that relationship, and I want to know, am I able to start dating again?
Okay, well, now that more context was added to that, understand why she waited. And I think you should take as much time as you need to feel comfortable to go out and date after coming out of.
See, y'all was all joking and shit. Now,
Well,
now,
I mean,
now you sounding like shits and gigs. It's
Talk
fight or
about-
flight now. Look
yeah.
at you. You running. You running. You sounding like shits and gigs. Look at you.
Look at you.
Look at you. Yo, because now, you know, and
It's
I'm going to pray
different.
for
Mr.
you.
Conscious.
Yeah, I'm going to pray for you. And you're not going to pray for her. You didn't pray yet. Your eyes ain't closed yet. Pray. Pray.
I never even.
Pray.
Right. Do the Our Father. You don't
Our
even know it.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven. Hallowed be thy Jesus Christ. I can't even speak. Hallowed be thy
Nigga read
name.
it back.
Hollow the Don versus Clips. I know we got it like
Sweetie,
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven.
give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Yes.
and forgive those who trespass against us.
I hated that line.
I always forget that one.
As we forgive those who trespass against us. Nah, fuck all that.
Nah, I call
Lead
the
us
police.
not into
I call the cop.
temptation.
Yeah, I pay taxes.
God, lead me not into temptation and
But
deliver me
delivers
from evil.
Mm.
Amen.
I've
You know
seen
the
that
second
movie.
part? There's another part to
There's
that.
another verse.
There isn't, yeah. I forgot that other part.
They made it more inclusive.
Anyways.
There is no set amount of time. That's too early. When you feel you are ready to date, you're ready. Let me put it like this: when you feel like you're
now
ready to
you
be
shits and
disappointed,
gigs too, because you was just
No.
saying, girl, if you don't go get fucked,
Because we
you
thought
in
she
New
was just
York,
coming
I'll
out. I didn't
take
know
you
there was
to last
domestic
lap.
violence
she
involved.
added, she has 2 kids and it's domestic
Yeah,
violence
they
involved.
bought a house
Yeah,
together
it
and
does-
shit. Like, yeah, that's a lot of more context to this entire thing.
Yeah. So yeah, wait until you're
all right,
ready.
did y'all hear the whole shits and gig part?
No.
There was more context to it, is all I'm trying to say. See? Look, y'all just saw a clip.
8
what?
times
You.
1.
Hey yo.
Nah, that was crazy. But
Yeah.
no,
Okay,
y'all
so-
know- and see the context. Y'all know
So what was the context of the Flagrant 2 episode that I missed?
Oh, I don't know. I don't. I'm just asking if you've seen the whole episode. I don't know. I don't know
I
what you
didn't.
may have missed. Oh, yeah. So I don't know. But yes. What was her name? Did she give us her
Don't
name?
name. She didn't say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Take your time. When you're ready, I'm sure that the dating pool will be ready for you.
When you're ready to be disappointed too, by the way. Don't go just go.
Stop.
No, I'm,
Yo, don't do
I'm
that. She
first
might
of all,
find the love of her life.
She might, but first of all, dating is a numbers game. She's not just gonna go out on the first date and meet the love of her life. Like, you're gonna have to kiss some fucking frogs, and that's gonna suck, being that you were just in a long-term relationship. Like, I understand how that is. It's gonna make you want to go. You're gonna meet a couple niggas that's gonna make you want to go back, no matter how awful your ex is.
But
I'm
why
just telling
even
you-
search for love at this point? Maybe just get out there.
Okay, that too, but still just be prepared to be disappointed. I'm not saying that you'll never find love or you'll never find what you're looking for or fun or anything, but people are awful. So you're going to meet some awful people. You're going to meet some cool people. Some shit's not going to work out. I just want to prepare her for that. I'm not being negative. I'm just being realistic.
It's pretty negative.
Fair.
Okay, well, send her off into the dating pool. Say, hey, it's great out there. The water's great.
But we're also
Everything's
not
like,
saying
get the fuck
that.
outta
She
here.
called in saying, "When can I just start dating? Try it."
Yes, but all I said was she said when would be the time when you're ready. And when
Sounds
I say
like she's ready. She called in. Shit.
I don't know.
Julian.
Though, coming out of a relationship like that with 2 kids, I don't know if she even like has time to date.
But it sounds like she wants to.
Yeah,
Right?
she's
Mhm.
entertaining the idea. So
It'll happen.
I would
mean,
say take it slow.
the
Again,
biggest-
fight or flight. I'm changing my tone completely.
Take it slow.
Exactly.
Oh,
You want to have the John Legend conversation
you
we
sound
had in the
like a
Uber in
ghost.
London?
this time we take
Ooh, what was it?
slow. Take what was it? What we said?
Say
Nothing.
It.
We
Say
was talking
it.
about something.
Nothing.
No, John. I said, nigga, John Legend is overrated. The fuck you mean? Say it. Yeah.
Overrated how?
Well, no, that was the conversation. Was I think we were talking about?
Did we use the word overrated?
You called him gay?
What? What?
Oh, I
no,
was
we're talking about
asking.
music.
Okay.
Look where she go. Look where her gay mind go.
No,
You
we
called
were
him gay?
strictly
No.
talking about music.
I think we were talking about because I asked the question: do people go to John Legend concerts? Like, does he like what rooms does he do? Does he do like arenas, or does he does more like theater?
I don't know.
But don't get it twisted. John Legend could pack. People still want John Legend to perform at their wedding.
I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
saying,
we
I've
weren't
never-
saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm
just
like
saying
that
I've
people
never
don't want to see John
I've never
Legend.
seen niggas saying, "Yo, I'm going to the John Legend concert tonight."
Well, I don't think he really has any concerts anymore. He's not really releasing music.
According to
like that.
Benner,
Well,
he
he's
tours
got-
and he fills the room.
He's going to Shanghai, China.
Well, that doesn't count.
Mercedes-Benz Arena. in Shanghai, China.
Yeah, but that's China.
That's where they make the cars.
Yeah.
That was a good joke, Rory.
I don't even think it was a joke. Ain't that real?
No.
We will actually get into that John Legend conversation one day, though. I'm gonna fight or flight this one so we can have a full,
I liked his last album.
fleshed out
What
John
did
Legend.
what's the YouTuber's name?
It's
What's the dirt?
What's the dirt?
What's the dirt?
I can tell you like John Legend.
Don't do that. Ain't no way you never got no pussy to no John Legend. You never got pussy to John Legend?
Demaris, all right, paint the scenario. When you think I turned on John Legend and got some pussy?
He might have just been in the playlist.
I think the first time I kissed a girl, John Legend was playing.
I can tell.
I can tell.
I can definitely
Give
tell.
me the green
And-
light.
Kissing a green light is great.
I'm ready to. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Julian definitely had give it a green light playing when he got his first
No,
kiss.
I didn't. It's not.
What John Legend song was playing?
It was probably.
And don't lie. Don't try to name a
I
cool
don't know
one.
the song.
It was
I'm
a
just saying-
B-side. You kissing the B-sides, nigga. Shut up.
You asked me a question, then answered it for me.
Because you're going to try to name a single. Don't name a single. Name the B-side.
I'm saying it was probably it was probably off Get Lifted. I don't know what
Classic
song,
album, by the way.
but I was listening to this. A great album. So
After that, it gets really shaky.
no, don't do that. I like Loved in the Future is very good, and Once
Yeah.
Again is good too.
Once again, is cool.
Once Again's great. I probably kissed a girl. to either
Evolver
one
has a
of these
few
albums.
records, but
Y'all definitely
Shaking.
kissed somebody tonight. Best you ever had.
Tonight's fire. That's a good kiss song.
might a fucking Tyler Perry movie.
That's definitely a Tyler Perry soundtrack
Baby, tonight.
with a bad wig.
Maxine's a great kiss song.
I think y'all. I mean,
It's Coming
okay,
Home.
okay. It gets shaky towards like the later in his career. Like, so does
It got-
with
it
Eminem,
got
is
shaky
he
on
still
Once
not
Again.
classic?
Get
Oh, you
Lifted.
guys-
Certified classic
You guys
to
are
me.
haters.
Love Get Lifted.
You're the-
Once Again, it's cool. It got shaky.
Of his newer projects, I like Darkness and Light and Love in the Future.
Name
Everything-
one song.
He has that one record with Miguel off Darkness and Light,
That one record, huh? I know.
right?
I know.
Penthouse Floor is not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Love Me Now, that was a big single. Surefire's great. Surefire's the one I think Miguel's on.
Julian.
I like John. I'm not even defending him. I don't care for him as a person.
It's cool if we all admit that, you know, he had his
He's
time.
washed.
Well, I mean, y'all.
Listen, I'm listen. The
It's just gonna
conversation.
sound like hate. That's why.
No hate,
And we don't
You guys
hate
are
John
trying
Legend,
to
but it's
hate.
just-
You're like
no.
edging hate.
How we
Your
trying to
fave
hate?
have a all of me. Your fave don't have a all of me.
I said something crazy in the car that, fuck it, I said, all of me is overrated.
All right. Bye. You can go. Door right there.
John Legend.
What about Ordinary
It's just
People?
all his shit sounds like a long
Classic.
Gap commercial. It's like this nigga trying to get me to buy khakis every album. I don't want to buy no khakis.
Maybe K Jeweler.
Nah.
Who do we think we are? That's a good song.
Who do you think you are?
I don't know yet. Rick Ross is on that one though. Made to Love. Come on, we're not doing that to John
All of me
Legend.
is not overrated, bro. You sound crazy.
How does All of Me go? What's that song?
It's like, all right, relax, bro.
Loves all of you.
All your edges.
It's a bunch of
All right. Well, since we talking about classics that y'all think is overrated, I think Adorn is overrated now.
See, this is why you got to stay in Schenectady with that shit. Because
Why?
you
He's
think.
from Schenectady, not
I'm
me.
sorry. Rochester.
Syracuse. Nigga.
Syracuse. My
Watch
bad.
your
I'm sorry.
mouth.
Sorry. That's
Rockport.
right there. They 10 lights away from each other. I don't know.
Adorn is overrated.
Adorn is not
Adorn is not
You're
overrated.
crazy, Demaris.
Who do you think's better, Miguel or
I
John
was gonna
Legend?
say who would win a versus, Miguel or John Legend?
Miguel.
Miguel.
will
Come on.
smoke. He
bro.
won't even show up. He would just tell people to play his song. Yo, play my top 10.
You think he's got 20?
Miguel?
Miguel has 20, bro.
Even if he don't, he gonna win.
Yeah.
His
They could do
10,
5.
His 10 gonna smoke the 10. The
Yeah,
other
but
10.
I'm saying it's a 20. If it's 20, I'd take John in the longer.
If it's I take Miguel in a longer.
He can't do how many drinks in this era, though?
Damn.
Yeah, how many drink? That's a cancelable song.
That was
It's
my
a little
shit.
rapey.
That was my shit.
Kendrick's on that remix.
What's the dirt?
It's
Hey.
all coming to the light.
After Kanye got away from production with John Legend, it was over.
I don't think Miguel's got 20.
You're crazy.
How do half of
he
these
might
songs
have
go?
10. I don't know if he got
Well,
20.
first of all,
Are you counting his features?
Oh, if you count features.
he has 2 J. Cole records that you love.
And I love them.
Why
Those
do you gotta
two
do
of my
that?
favorite J. Cole songs.
You gotta
But
count his
are
features.
we doing features? So Power Trip counts then too?
Yes.
And
Oh
this is
my
also
God.
where he's going to smoke John Legend, because we were saying in the Uber again, reveal more. That Clips record that just came out, them talking about their parents is probably the only John Legend hook I've liked in the last 15
You didn't like
15
Higher?
years.
Off
Oh, the DJ Khaled one?
yeah.
No.
Oh.
Didn't John Legend do the hook on God did too?
Yeah, talk about ruining it. Should have left it to Friday. Friday was smoking that. Why the fuck do you need to put John Legend at the end of that?
Just for the name. You know that's how I go. Click. Click. John Legend. Click.
Yo, John Legend be ruining some songs.
I don't know. He fucked one of your bitches before. Like, you kind of hating a
I
little
can
bit.
promise you that's not what happened.
He kind of hating. Both of y'all kind of hating.
That's why I said I wanted to flush out this conversation because I knew I was going to sound like a hater. I've just never been a huge John Legend fan.
You don't have to be a huge John Legend fan to respect somebody's
No,
craft.
wait, first of all, I respect his craft.
He's
all of me was
a great musician.
Our number one record for a whole year when it didn't have any fucking drums. Like, that's a foot in itself. I respect it. It's just an overrated song. It's not that cool. You try to do Ordinary People Part 2.
No, it sounds nothing
That's
like that.
nothing
Oh my,
like
he just talking. I hate arguing with him because he just be saying shit.
Yeah, that's nothing like Ordinary People.
She sounded passionate. You know when they start choking.
Cause that shit, he does that shit. It makes me
Musically,
cry.
it does not sound alike at all. I agree with you guys there. But he was clearly trying to do Ordinary People Part 2.
He was trying to make another hit, bro. He makes love songs. Yes.
He had a bunch of hits in between that did not sound anything like that structure.
Ordinary People and All of Me do not sound okay. You know what? Fuck it. He makes wedding songs. That's his jam.
Yeah.
So in the process of yes, he made another wedding song.
Would you guys
but-
listen to Greenlight if Andre 3000 wasn't on it?
Yes. I forgot Andre 3000 was even on that shit. Yes.
Nah, I like his
I forgot. I like it too, but I forgot he was on it, so he just brought it back up. It's a good
So
song.
you want to hear "Give Me the Green Light"?
Yo, the recency bias that y'all do on songs that
Give
in the
me the
moment
green
hit mad
light.
crazy.
I like Greenlight.
Insane. to
I'm
me.
ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now.
Give me the green light.
Oh.
Mhm.
That nigga sing like he got wet socks on. Give me the green light.
What the
Hating
how
on
the
John
fuck does that
Legend.
even correlate? I hate Maul.
It made sense to me.
Wait, Maul, do the
I
first.
fully get it.
That's autism.
Yo.
Maul, do the first verse.
I see you move. I'm checking your smile. Working your back like it's going out of style.
Awful bar.
Get that shit stinks. Nobody wanted that gets no play in the ride. You don't play that shit in the
He said,
house.
shake it a little bit faster.
Shake just a little bit faster now. What? Get your John. Put your shirt on to get out, man. Like,
Dying to do the dying to meet you part.
dying to meet you, so let's mess around. Got an obsession of us getting down. I never jacked John Legend. I was never jacking John Legend. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Crazy.
Kill me on the internet in the comments. I don't give a fuck.
This is
I was
crazy.
never a John Legend fan. No disrespect to John Legend. A solid, cool guy, he seems like.
That's the definition of disrespect.
No. He seems like a great guy. You don't hear about him in no fucking crazy headlines and none of that. He's just making music and being a family guy. So no disrespect. But I never got the John Legend, like, when everybody be like, nah, the John Legend joint. I'm like, yo, y'all really be playing that? Like, where?
I bet your mother Jack John Legend. I
My
bet your mom
that's
loves
not saying much. You know when my mom was born? Like, of course she is. She grew up with Sinatra. Of course she likes John Legend.
Wait, Maul, do
She loves runs.
Like, are you kidding me?
do this. Can we do this one too?
Well, first of all, let's give him some credit. He did
Do
start.
I have a girlfriend? Well, technically, no. If you be my girlfriend, then we'll make it so. John, get out the booth with that bullshit you doing, man. That shit is trash.
He asked for consent though. At
He
the
said,
end.
"You'll be my only true lover."
I just need permission.
Yo,
no
listen, man.
competition, no.
He got some features that
why that?
he was definitely like he killed though. I like John Legend when he just give you the hook
Ross
and get
got
out.
one
of
or
there.
two good.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
demand
give me
Ross.
when John Legend just give me the hook and get out of there. I'm like, all right, okay, John.
It's when he starts doing the outro where I'm like, yo, we didn't need you.
Yeah, like when you start giving me too much of your intrusive thoughts, it's like, all right, John, get out the booth, bro. I don't want to hear this.
Him and Ross haven't missed. They have like 3 or 4 songs together that are all
That's what I'm saying. When he on the hook,
great.
he's a hooker. For sure he's a hooker. 100%. John Legend's a hooker,
y'all-
without a doubt.
So
But don't give me too
I
much.
am living through the years of watching like
You thought
disrespectful.
that what John was giving right there, you was feeling what he was saying?
That
Do
song
I have
is
a
fucking hit.
girlfriend? Well, technically, no.
Okay.
If you be my girlfriend, then I'll make it so.
That motherfucking beat and everything was hitting. Y'all are being weird. That's why the song did so well. It was a good song.
It was good because a lot of
If
cruise
we go
ships
and do
play
lyric
this shit.
breakdowns on a lot of
That
shit.
shit get played on a lot of cruise ships. I get it.
If we go and do lyric breakdowns on a lot of shit, it will
I
sound
guarantee
whack.
you, if John Legend do a versus and he play this, the other nigga won no matter what he played. That is some bullshit right there.
I guarantee you, if Andre 3000 is not on that, it's not even a single. I don't even know if it makes the album.
You sound so. You're smarter than this though. So like, listen to you say things like this is just fucking insane to me.
That shit would have flopped without 3 Stacks.
Bro, when
Stand
they
on
play
it.
it on the radio, the 3 Stacks verse, it barely got there. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's
You
'cause they
think that
was
song
hating.
even enters the culture without 3 Stacks on it? I'm ready to go right
Yes,
now.
that was the sound
Great-
of
great
that
hook.
era. That was the sound of that era.
No,
What
it
are you
wasn't.
talking
The-
about?
That was actually why that song was cool, because it didn't sound like the era.
Oh, okay, Rory. That was the years where everything was like pop. It was a Justin Timberlake type sounding type shit back when that song came out. Yes, it was. That shit sounded like something you was gonna hear
What
on
was that?
Music
2000,
Choice.
2009? Did that come out?
No, it was earlier than that.
Let's check. 2008.
2008.
This is off Evolver.
All right, so
Great album.
Ryan Leslie was the sound at that time.
That sounded like some shit that Ryan Leslie would make.
No, it don't.
Okay.
That's why it was actually cool, because it didn't sound like everything that was happening at the moment when it came to R&B.
Okay. We'll agree to disagree. It's free for us to do that.
Ryan needed Fab and John needed Andre.
Mm.
It was that era. Those songs didn't work without rappers.
And we didn't give
Put some respect on rap.
Ryan Leslie enough props either.
Oh, that's one of my goats.
You got
Yeah, Ryan Leslie, Arles don't get enough. He don't get. He
I'm
don't
still
get
on the
talked
side of
about enough.
Arles for Prez.
Yeah, he don't get talked about enough, man. Ryan Leslie's
That's one of my goats. That's someone on my list.
Genius.
What the fuck is that?
I would love to work with.
I wanted to pull this up because Maul sent me to this while you guys were arguing.
When I let myself go, that's what I'm going to look like.
So this is the gentleman is on the left is the
Shut up.
What he said?
He said I already look like that.
I was about to say he do like he be related to Peeg, but
he does. He looks like an older Simple Jack.
No.
You a Simple Jack.
He's the billionaire
I
owner
go to
of
sleep
the Raiders.
and see my head movies.
He's the billionaire owner of the Raiders, and the woman on the other side is his current girlfriend, who's 26 years old. And she said she didn't know who he was. She was just attracted to his quote beautiful smile.
Come on, naturally. You see a smile? Look at that.
Beautiful.
He looks like a fucking.
Where are his lips?
he looks
What
like
smile?
a fucking toe after I stub it on the
Nah,
bed.
he looked like a sloth. Remember you see the sloth in the trees? He look a sloth.
You guys don't think Anna Nicole married for love too?
Of course she did.
No, I actually believe Anna Nicole married for love.
Of course she did. I thought
Can
that
we
was-
pull up Anna Nicole? Well, rest in peace, right?
Yes, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Can we? Well, rest in peace to her ex-husband.
Yeah.
Two ex-husbands. Because I know that old guy has to be dead at this point.
Love at first sight.
I respect it.
He was dead there.
I respect it.
He was dead there. Demaris.
Sorry.
That's what Biden would look like if he wasn't the president.
Probably so.
No, if Biden wasn't the president, he probably looked younger. That fucking job stressing him out.
Yeah, because it did a number on Obama, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Smoked
crazy.
Obama.
Those
That's
before
8
and after
years.
photos.
Ooh, he need to sue the government for that. They smoked Obama. He walked in looking like Billy D. Williams and walked out looking like.
Which was crazy because George Bush looked younger after he,
Oh, you know why he looked younger?
because he didn't work.
Exactly. Hi, Rory. Well, October 17th, we will be in Toronto.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful city. One of my favorite cities in the world.
Oh, we know.
Tickets available now at newroryandmall.com. Hope to see all you beautiful people in Toronto. When I say beautiful people, I mean a very specific type of beautiful women.
Mhm.
Not
Which is what?
just beautiful women.
Okay.
Women.
Gotcha.
Women. No, but seriously, tickets available now. newroryandmall.com. Get your tickets now. Hope to see you soon. All right, man. Back home, settling for a couple days.
I
And then we'll
booked,
get
I
back
booked
to the
us
road.
an opener for Toronto too.
Good, great. Have some
Excited.
fun. Have some fun. I'm excited too. That should be pretty cool. Love to see the people's reaction to the opener that we have for our Toronto show.
And we're not trying to make it sound like we have Drake opening, but we do have an artist from Toronto that will open. That I'm
Well,
excited
I
for.
know nobody thinks Drake is opening for
Why?
our show.
I think some people would think that.
No, nobody. Well, yeah.
I was
yes.
thinking that.
Some people would think
Yo,
that.
I'm
Some
crying.
people
I
are
was
crazy.
thinking-
and
I was
out of
hoping.
out of their minds and just dumb, and we know that. But we still love them too. Yeah. So let's get out of here. We'll be back in a couple of days. Everybody be safe, be blessed. It's good to see y'all. Good to see everybody back healthy, smiling, Julian's smile is amazing today. You could tell he was pulling. He did oil pull while we were going coconut oil.
Could see the curls.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been out all natural.
All natural. We'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe.
Demaris, your smile is amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Baby D.
compliment her.
Baby D giving them the
You over
lip,
there
the red.
The only girl in the room, like you giving compliments to this one, to the gay man. That's crazy as fuck.
All right.
Well, see,
That's the
Julian,
climate
I wasn't
now.
trying to
That's the climate.
see. I'm trying to be forward. They think that I'm anti-gay.
Shits and
I
gigs.
don't know what
Gotta
to tell you. They
shook.
think I'm anti-gay. I don't know.
Homophobic.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
weird.
not. Definitely not.
Okay.
We'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe. Be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just ginger. Peace.